Yeah.
Are unmuting and undeafening as we turn
Alright.
this
Oh
on.
gosh.
Let's
We're
get
good to
into it.
go. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's go.
Can't not do it but to do it.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Gold Manzana campaign, episode 2. Would any of you care to give potentially a small recap about what happened last time?
I
I
can give a
would.
partial recap.
I kind of want to, but
I was about to maul Imani to death, and then, someone came in and crashed an airship and robbed me of my victory.
and then
Okay.
So
With the way we were rolling, you weren't gonna maul much.
and then Survey thought that he could step up to me, and I
hey,
humbled him.
that went both ways, okay? My point is you weren't going to get through another 80 hit points.
I gotta give my version of events though, okay? We were just innocent bystanders. I had no control over that. And then was it Survey thought that he could step up to me, but I humbled him. So, and he was so impressed that he let me join this group.
I remember that going a little bit differently.
Yeah.
Maybe we're just remembering things differently.
What else happened?
Then we all went to the house together and got to look around the house and get oriented.
Yeah.
Assigned to
Yeah,
chores for the new guys.
We became glorified mates effectively.
Oh, roommates.
Yeah.
Hey, I got to grow plants and cast rune spells to protect everyone. So I was happy. That's not sure for me.
My body count's not 2 right now, so I'm feeling pretty good.
For now.
For now. I'm sure I'll get what's coming to me before too long.
Wait.
I am missing a few people, I think, on Roll20 right now.
Just like how Imani's missing his arm.
Oh,
her arm. Yeah.
You're gonna be so on Imani this whole campaign. I can feel it.
Alright. It's alright.
Look at this dude.
Yeah.
As
okay,
we now,
we'll keep working with it. You'll get our captain's name eventually.
As we will now.
Okay. Let me, because the way it's spelled is just all whack. So it's so the J is the J. It's the J silent. So it's
the J. The J is not silent. It's like a V.
So
Survey.
So it is Survey. That's how I was saying it, right? Survey.
Basically,
it's not survey. It's Svey.
Yeah,
Survey.
One all
So
together,
but Survey.
That's right.
Still doing it.
I'm not sure if I can make it flow that good, but I'll try.
Do your best.
Just remember, this is the first character I made. I said it. This is how I made it.
Survey. Suave. It's okay. I'll make it work.
Light piano music going on right now.
Yeah, it's supposed to be live piano music because this is the morning music kinda, as everybody is.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't even hear any music.
We are all coming out and
Yeah. Imani has to go hoist the flag for the first time.
Wait, how do you hear the music again?
You have to join voice and video in
I think I can hear it. It's just very quiet.
Pretty quiet.
That's because it's a lot louder for me, but I don't know. I'll turn it up. There you go.
You can also just
increase the volume.
Mess with it in your sound mixer.
Yeah. Okay. I see it now.
Yeah.
All right. We're good now.
All right. So everybody is essentially waking up at the moment, as it is basically 6 a.m. in this world, where it is basically just the crack of dawn, dusk. I always get those confused, but you know what I mean.
Dawn.
Yeah, dawn. As it's the crack of dawn, with the trumpet, everything of the sorts of Svey telling basically, all right, time for everyone to get up.
What is this, boot camp?
Exactly.
I'll definitely already be up, and I'll I don't know if I'm sharing a room with Silas or if he's nearby, but I'll go make sure he's actually getting up too.
Yeah,
Silent?
it's a shared boys kind of dorm and a shared girls dorm, and then there's the captain's room, and that's pretty much what there are for rooms of living.
Oh wait, this didn't keep track of where we. Oh, I don't even know where my icon is. Oh no, there it is.
Yeah, my keyboard is like not working.
That's bad.
Yeah, it's working like it's working in like Google Drive and stuff, but it's not working for me to like move my character.
You have to drag them.
You have to drag them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if you mean
Oh,
right
okay.
now, it's because we don't have I turned off the grid. So yeah, you guys are
Okay.
kind of just free roaming now.
Cool, that's fine.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, Imani hears the trumpet, and immediately like gets up, sits up straight, gets out of bed.
Whoa.
It's a bunch of measurements.
Yeah, but just a bunch of measurements just came out of nowhere.
He's following the measurements, guys.
Yeah.
My man's
And
pacing.
she steps out to see what's up.
Before you step out, can you give me your passive perception?
Sure. My passive perception is. Passive perception is 13.
Yeah, that's good enough. As you're getting up out of bed and going out the door, you get yourself getting ready in any particular way you have to very quickly. You do notice, I don't know if Crest is specifically getting up right now, but you do see one person who isn't particularly waking up at the very moment.
She's already up down in the garden.
Okay.
She only needs a couple hours for trans. So.
Okay. So then you see the one person you see is still in bed at the very moment, potentially having a dream or something of some sort, as they're tossing and turning a little bit.
Is it Anne?
Yes.
I think Imani, like, she sees the tossing and turning, remembers yesterday, and just kind of ignores it and keeps walking forward. Walking.
Understandable.
Yeah. And she walks out to see what the captain wants. She does not try to like wrestle you out of sleep or anything like that. She's like, I have a job
nope,
to do.
I'm out. Bye.
Yeah.
Good looking out.
Yeah, I'll look out for you another time.
Look out for me like you looked out for that airship.
Exactly.
So, I feel like we're missing a couple people here, specifically 2 recruits. Was this not loud? Hold up. As he tries to go louder, as it's just gonna get louder.
Apologies. Monty, did you see the other recruits in the girls' dorm?
I saw Anne, but I did not see Kara.
What a pain.
I figured the trumpet would wake Anne up.
Would you go please?
Again.
Would you mind please helping her out of her wake? We don't want to keep Captain waiting too long.
Could someone go find Kirist as well?
Yeah. And Imani tries to wake Anne, just like shake her.
So Imani and Woody are both trying to wake me up then.
I'm not trying to wake you up.
Oh, just Imani.
Just me.
Okay. So I guess now I'll give my. All right. So you go to wake me up. You see me squirming and what appears to me having some sort of a nightmare. You don't quite know what's going on. All you can make out from me is a few words. Something along the lines of, Captain, please, I can't do this without you. Please, stay with me. You don't hear too much more than that. But after a few moments, I assume you're trying to like shake me to wake me up, right?
Yeah.
All right. After a few minutes of shaking me to wake me up, I awake to you, and I'm like, oh my god, you know, you don't expect it though, but you can tell that Anne was very distraught. Like she was having a really bad nightmare. She goes to like embrace her arms around you, and she cries. Is it over? Is this real? I thought they were going to get me. I thought. She just says it over and over again.
Okay.
She looks. So.
Okay.
Can we do like a perception check? See if I hear Anne screaming.
As long as you guys are upstairs, you can hear it.
It's basically a reaction you expect someone who was in a really hellish nightmare to like
Yeah, like
react
trauma.
effectively.
Yeah.
So
I think
walk over.
Imani. What'd you say? Oh, Silas moves over. Okay. I think Imani hears like the captain. I can't do this without you. And recognizes like the trauma, like the traumatic sleep. And when you throw your arms around her, instead of like pushing you away, she just kind of like stands, like almost stiff as a board, but like just says like, you're not there anymore. You are here now. Breathe.
And slowly gains her composure and realizes that her surroundings are indeed real. She looks at you, big, bright red embarrassment fills her face, and she goes, I'm so sorry. I had a really bad dream is all. I'm fine. She unwraps her arms around you and says, thank you, though. I'll be okay now.
Imani just says, you're not fine, and that's okay, and then steps away.
Yeah. And I guess, she wipes the tears from her face, as she was probably definitely crying during that, and she goes, all right. She shakes her head and goes, okay, maybe I could tell you more about what happened later, but I guess what's going on. I don't really know what's happening.
Time to get up. The captain's speaking. Come on.
Right, of course. I'll just follow you.
And she steps out.
As Silas is he's gonna step to like where he's far away from the door, but see and at an angle just to catch a glimpse of what's going on. And after just looking in, reading the room a little bit, we'll walk back to Arthur and just go, rookies, they're so emotional
and unrefined, but it's all right. That's why they're here. After a couple of missions under their belts, they'll wake up on time.
I'm gonna stick my head in the door as well and see everything's okay and just kind of back off, let them talk.
Now, where's the other
I
one?
was young.
If I were to guess, I'd probably say the garden. She seems like the flower child kind of.
All right, well, up to it. Go get her.
Who
You heard him. You heard him, Amani. Hop to it.
Well, maybe could Anne just fly out a window? That might be quicker.
If she's feeling up to it.
Would anybody want to give Arthur a small tour, as he wasn't here for the last part yesterday?
Yeah, give me a tour.
Sure.
Let's see if anyone remembers the tour.
Money.
It's probably what's it called? One of the people who've been here.
It is,
Sure.
but he didn't
around.
like see it.
Yeah.
Bathroom here, and then directly across is the bathroom.
Yeah, we can do like if you hold click. You'll
Yeah.
do little... Oops.
Guy's bedroom is over here. Girl's bedroom is over here.
Okay.
Here's like a little meeting room, another bathroom, and then back in here is a storage room.
All right.
Yep. And then also the locked treasure room is in the storage room.
Yeah, I did try to open it.
Yeah. And then captain's room is right over here.
All right.
And
Well,
a room that stays locked at all times.
I assume, yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
This was the
I don't know
this
what
is
the
the
name-
second floor, but assuming that most people are gonna go down, and especially to get your other squad member. Here you go. Here's the first floor, and you are out here.
I like how we all get forced down there.
I can force only certain people, but
Oh yeah, the secret door that goes to the kitchen. And then there is Kara.
I'm gonna
I
open the
guess I'll
garden
be
door.
going to. There's a sink in here, right? I guess I'll be washing my face up so I don't look like a total mess.
Mhm.
I'm gonna yell at the window to Kara. Hey, Kara, we're meeting. Come in, please.
Coming.
Yeah, why are you outside?
she was telling
Why am I
you.
outside? Are you
Yes.
really asking an elven druid who lives in a forest why they're outside?
Coming from another druid.
I just
Because it's where I feel most comfortable around green things.
fair enough.
I'm not a fan of houses.
You're not. I can respect that.
Not a fan of houses.
All I know is I was taking it back because I was moving over here and then I saw your icon outside. I'm like, wait, what?
Me.
I wasn't expecting that. All right,
Alright.
go over here.
And fix this as I'm doing this.
Actually, Silas is going to take this chair right here, but he's not going to sit it normal way. He could go sit like
Yep.
sideways.
Yo,
Of
so-
course.
Yeah.
Yo, Survey, are you healed up from that ass beating I gave you yesterday?
He just gives you the most slowest side eye. And
Silas is-
blinks.
Arthur looks petrified.
Yeah.
Kara, are you muted?
The
Oh, yep, she's muted because I see her lips moving, but I don't hear nothing.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to regret that statement, but
I don't think she's talking to us.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
probably
entirely
not.
possible.
But
yeah.
he's gonna walk up to you and he's gonna be like, I'm just gonna tell you to drop and give me 100 right now.
in all fairness, my character probably wouldn't actually say that in the situation, but I'd be like, yes, sir, right away, sir, as I proceed to start my push-ups.
He puts like a little teapot on top of you because you're a fairy.
And Silas, as he's sitting there, is going to go, there's confidence, and then there's stupidity. And I think you're bordering on the line, my friend.
It's like, hey, well, you guys can't take a joke or something? Jeesh, as I continue my push-ups.
Noxus, Silas, and Arthur. I'm going to leave these recruits in your hands, and you guys,
Fantastic.
I hope, can do something with some of them. As you can tell, I kind of don't feel like dealing with this today. As you see here, he pull out another bottle of rum. Anyways, I do have some things I need to do, so for now, go to the boot camp and basically give them the normal procedure. You guys will kind of understand what that is when you get there.
Yes, sir, Captain. We'll pick them immediately.
82, 83, 84.
I will let you guys know that the way there, or the way there or going back is like a 15-20 minute nature trail walk essentially.
All right.
I think Imani
This is-
speaks up and asks the captain, when exactly should I string the flag up?
Every morning.
Hearing that,
Now.
he's like, he turns to Larxus or Silas, one of the two, just like, are we giving the honorary job to the recruit?
The one-armed recruit.
The
Yes,
one-armed
sir.
recruit.
Precisely.
It was his her idea.
Excuse me, I can handle my own. Thank you.
I thought that she was a great pick.
Of
Look,
course you did. It meant you could do less work.
I'm helping the recruits build character.
By giving them the ability to hoist the flag? What kind of characters are in from that?
I think while this conversation is happening, Imani's left. Like, she's gone to go do the thing because she's like, fuck these guys.
I mean,
I may have
you
one
can
arm,
notice
but, like,
you can notice Faye's the only one watching you, but he doesn't say anything as he kind of just lets it go.
where is the flag, by the way?
character of
Sorry.
The
it's okay.
flag is essentially right here. I just don't have it on the map.
Cool. She goes out to do that while you guys are talking.
I finished up my 100 push-ups, and I guess I can find this goblin dude to do what he need. I think he needed me to get errands or
Give
something.
me a Constitution saving throw for those push-ups, by the way.
For those push-ups? Oh man, I'm about to fail this shit. Can I cast guidance on myself or
Nope.
something? Or
You are in full punishment mode.
I'm in full punishment mode. Hey, I don't regret.
reaction.
I don't regret any of it. Okay. Constitution plus guidance. Let's go. 17 plus 3, 20. Plus,
You know what?
that should be enough.
Pretty good.
You completed the 100 push-ups just fine. You might have a little bit of weak arms right now as you just finished the 100 push-ups, but you get up just fine.
Awesome. Like I said, I'm about to be the buffest fairy that ever lived.
If you keep that mouth, you'll get a lot more of those kinds of activities, surely.
I was like, I chuckle at him and say, "All right, I will try to behave, but no promises."
You don't have to promise. You just have to pay the consequences.
Where am I meant to be again? Where's this boot camp?
We haven't changed the map yet.
Arthur, Alexis, let's start heading out. I believe the rest of our party has, so.
As they all
I
left.
need I need to find this goblin dude. I guess I would just go to the kitchen and be like, look around for him.
Huh? What? Oh, hey.
Hey, what was your name again, good sir? I think I forgot it.
Oh, my name's Jin Nomori.
Jin Nomori. I'm gonna call you Jin.
Yeah, that's fine. Do you need something?
Your friends here told me that I need to go to you for some errands I need to be running. So tell me what you need from me.
Well, right now, I think we're good. In a couple days, I'll need some supplies, but for right now, you want some cinnamon buns?
I'll take cinnamon buns. Yeah, let's
He
go.
hands you a full plate of like 20 cinnabuns.
Nice. I shall cherish all of these. Thank you. Well, I guess with that being said, I guess I would just go back to the main room and just enjoy my cinnamon buns.
I'm gonna take your plate of cinnamon buns.
The hell you are!
We're about to go
anyway.
exercise.
The hell
You
you
want
are!
to eat 20 cinnamon buns before we exercise?
Hey, that's okay. I have a high metabolism. You'll be all right.
It's not
Go get
about
your own cinnamon
metabolism.
It's about you're going to throw up, and
That's fine.
And
Do
So-
you
I,
not know the
You
Fae
need-
love sugary foods?
yes, I know. Seeing as I am one, but there is a cap. It doesn't matter if you eat a ton of sugar, you will throw up. It is simple biology.
Sacrifices must be made.
You can
I
have the
would
buns after the boot camp.
I want you guys to give me your passive perceptions real quick.
15.
13.
13.
16.
So anybody who has a 16 and up, you guys notice something? Is that anybody?
That's me.
Hang on a sec. I'm still bringing up my page. I was having big troubles with Roll20, but I've sorted out now.
How do you look that up?
On D&D Beyond, it'll be on the left side, right underneath saving throws.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just getting into my characters now.
Thank you.
No problem. You should be pretty high, Alexis, as a
It's
wisdom
only
caster.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah, high wisdom.
13.
I'm up.
Continuing on.
Hey, I noticed.
16, yeah. 16 and up.
Yeah.
Anybody that has 16 or up will see this. The captain's tattoo on the left side of his arm glows just a little bit, but like a little bit of a dark. As you see, the tattoo he has kind of looks like this weird kind of hand with a skull and
16,
bones on the
no.
left and the right. So you will also see this. But you see it glow for a quick second. As you see out of thin air, the platter of Cinnabons is now in his hands.
Wow.
Well done, Captain.
I was gonna say-
As he starts eating it, for any of you that have been in this crew for a little bit, you already know that's his specialty, meaning the ability to kind of steal what he wants.
Wow. I better make sure I hold on to my coin pouch.
If he lets me, I'll go and take one.
Sorry, little fairy who crashed the party. I forgot your name.
Hey, crash the party. I am the party, thank you.
He'll let anybody
Yeah,
who
well,
wants
that remains
one.
to be seen.
Yeah, I'll just take
Yo,
one.
Goblin friend.
Yeah.
Goblin friend, bring us some more cinnamon
Silas is
buns.
going to take out his rapier and take.
So, can
take
you
one
tell
and
me your
then-
name?
What was his name again?
And
And that's right.
Wait, what about me?
Where
wanna know
are
your
we?
name.
Where are we?
Where
The map's
are we?
been really weird.
Or we're here.
What do you mean where we are?
Yeah, no, it's just loaded like a section of blank path.
Hmm.
I don't know why. It's doing
Oh,
that.
is the map thing not working?
Yeah, I'm reloading again. I don't
Yeah,
know. it's
all
not
I see is
working.
darkness.
Anyway,
Hold on.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay, now I've got it.
I'll just return to the kitchen and begging for my goblin friend to bring me some more cinnamon buns. Since some of us.
Silas starts leaving. He's heading to
Yeah.
the nature walk.
Imani,
Uh,
First,
Like,
I approaches Anne. We need to talk.
who are you approaching? I'm sorry, I think that first part.
Anne.
Okay.
I'm approaching Anne.
I'm heading to the
Talking
boot
me?
camp. See you guys later.
Yes. Can we talk?
Sure. How can I be of assistance?
Why are you
Arthur's
running
standing
away?
there.
I'm not running away. I was running towards you. Then you ran away.
Sorry, lag.
Oh, I see.
I just wanted to let you know. Even though you robbed me of my victory yesterday, I am not upset with you. And you will not suffer any harm for me. The Fae are sacred to my people. I would never
Oh.
harm you.
I look a bit shocked and I say, "Oh, I thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you do believe me when I say that I did not mean any harm to you. It's just my circumstances being what they are. It was either flee or die. So, and it's just unfortunate that you got caught in the crossfire. But I hope we could be good friends moving forward.
Do not believe anyone would crash their airship on purpose.
I would sure hope
It's
not.
not that one person. So I
wish-
believe it was an accident. And
Thank you.
you seem to be worried about some sort of reprisal. I just wanted to let you know that won't come.
Oh, you do not know, do you? My section of the Feywild has been under siege from these bandits for the better part of half a year now. Did you not know this?
Unfortunately not. We have seen such troubles in our own lands and have been occupied with them.
Oh, I
There's
see.
the darkness rising in this world.
That is...
The fact that it
I
has
under-
touched even the Feywild proves this.
I understand. Yeah, it's... My background is not a happy one, for sure. Bandits have besieged my lands.
Then we have that in
slaughter
common.
They slaughter and kill everyone they see without mercy, hacking away at our trees for resources. We've done what we can to stop them, but their strength and numbers are too much for us to handle. But
That is
maybe
sad, truly. But
maybe-
trust me when I say there are some things worse than death.
True. Perhaps later I can
have
tell you
seen
more
them.
about it. Once I've regained my strength and rebuild my ship, maybe I could tell you more. But right now,
I would
that's what
enjoy that.
Yeah. Thank you. But I appreciate that we can. I appreciate that the opportunity for us to be friends going forward. I need all the allies I can get, especially now.
Beautiful discussion, rookies. Now let's join the others.
Well,
Very
you
well.
heard the man. You heard the man. Let's go.
And with that, you guys
Um,
have. Oh, go ahead.
Do I need to
I
take
was
boots
just-
to this camp? I'm not sure what happens.
Come again?
Do I need to take boots to this camp?
Boots.
No, darling. It's a turn of phrase. You'll understand. It's more like a workout.
Oh,
Yes.
Have you done that before?
I don't know.
Ooh.
Shit.
Well, we love new experiences.
The life of a druid keeps one active, so
This is
You-
true.
You did
The
climb the
need
rock
for
wall, so I'm sure you have
exercise
it in you.
after is kind of not there. But let's get to it.
Yes, let's.
Imani and Loxus, would you mind taking the front? And then the druids can line up the back.
I'll take the back.
Will do.
Don't want anyone slipping off.
So this is the training grounds?
No, this is
We're
just a
walking
nature
there.
walk.
Oh, nature walk.
It's not exactly dangerous, but it never hurts to practice good intentions.
As I see a wolf in the distance.
That's not me.
That's a free forest puppy. It's a friend.
That's a friend? Okay.
Yeah.
It looked a lot like the wolves that absolutely annihilated Survey, so
I'm a
wasn't sure
druid.
if
Let me
this
speak to it.
is a Bigfoot. I knew he was real.
Salus is like slowly pulling out his longbow off of his
Don't
back.
shoot.
If you shoot, don't you dare shoot these innocent creatures.
Let
No.
me talk to it, please.
No creature is innocent. I mean, you can talk to it, sure, but
I trust this creature more than I do you. So yeah.
That's very
that is
foolish.
a massive problem.
Can I actually ask whose wolf this is?
It's not mine. I know
I
it's not
think
mine.
it is yours.
Just a random wolf.
I didn't summon anything since the rest.
Well,
so it's
I
not
was
me.
asking because I
Like
never
I
put
said,
this on
free
the map.
forest puppy.
It's a free forest puppy. We should be friends
I
with it.
think it's Anne's from last
Is it really?
session.
Is it?
Oh, it is. That is okay. Okay,
Is it?
I
Oh.
copied your wolf by accident. That's what it
It
was.
came
I was
back for me.
so confused. I was like, where did this random wolf come from? What the heck?
It came back for me. What can I say?
No, it's
All of us
it's
embraced it too. We were just like,
Oh,
it's
I
"Yeah,
just-
this
I'm
is
embracing it now. It's just here.
It's just here. It's just be chilling.
I was just trying to figure where it came from. I was so lost.
I befriend the wolf and make it my own.
I think
Good puppy.
Yes.
All right, let's go. Where are we walking to?
Just follow the path.
this is just any free RP you guys want to have here.
Okay. So I think, yeah, I just follow Larxus kind of in lockstep. So wherever he goes, I just step behind.
I'm hanging out with Anne and the wolf.
Yeah, me too. I'm petting the wolf and I'm
Give me
basically.
an animal handling for the wolf.
That's right.
His bow's still out. Like Silas still has his longbow out. And...
Put the bow away.
You can hear me grumbling, Imani, as I go through the water.
Splish
I
splash.
think the others are moving
Uh,
on, Anne. We should
yeah.
catch up.
All right. I guess I'll say goodbye to the wolf for now and move on with the others.
Well, I'm impressed.
Imani
You'll be
kind of
fine
hops
here.
on rocks, trying to avoid getting wet.
Yeah.
I just stomped right through.
Yeah, give me. You know
Oh,
what?
no.
Give me
A little,
Ursamea lively jumps across the creek.
I just fly over because I can do that.
What do you want,
You-
Evan?
No, you don't have to give me anything. I was about to do something, but never mind. This you go over it just fine, and it's kind of just like it's a normal small little river. It's not like it's meant to be too much. As here we go. Let me
Little crick.
do
It's a
this
nice little
as you
guy.
guys make your way to. Sorry, I'm just trying to get you guys actually on here.
Can you give me 2 seconds? I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
You're good.
Sorry.
But I will be changing the screen.
Oh, this looks like a straight up goblin camp.
No, it's just
Boot
a boot
camp.
camp.
Call it a boot camp.
I saw the spikes in wood. And I was like, this is pure goblin vibes.
We're goblin
look at
boys.
Nice.
Silas is gonna walk in and just take like a very deep breath of. Oh, he never gets any better. It's always awful every time.
Not meant to
No.
be pleasant, Silas.
Who
I
left the
know,
gate
but-
open again?
Well, did that nature walk take the wind out of you or something?
No, I'm simply smelling the area because
To
it smells
Gosh.
horrendous.
give
Gosh, you're
you
weird.
to give you that answer, Larxus, you probably think it was Harvest Moon.
Alright. Well, no time to waste. Let's move forward. Get in here. Come on.
You remember Imani said he was keeping right up with me.
She's
Oh,
the
okay.
longest.
Are you back now?
Ooh,
okay.
I like the track going on here.
Yeah. So, I'll just tell you this so that way you guys can explain it as you want. This here is the track, which is basically something like, for boot camp, this could be kind of any kind of order, but usually you're asked around like, some type of 10K or not like 10K, but like something high up there, like run 5, 6, 7 laps of this. There are dumbbells right here for strength kind of training. Over here is where a lot of your archery or just simple martial arts against dummies and all the sorts happen. Over here, up here, is going to be here. I forgot I can just do this command. Up here is any kind of capturing that you might need to do with some animals, potentially for some animal training on that. There are some kind of houses around, more so just for armory sake and supplies, as well as potential watch out as just in case. And the last bit of training over here is basically a bath that turns really cold or really hot.
Nice.
It's kind of like an open bath kind of like training area of getting used to like different elements.
Sounds like a terrible bath.
And that's pretty much the training here. Everything else is pretty much kind of dirtier all around.
Are there any like training arms so that we don't actually do like real damage to each other if we want to like spar?
Yeah, it's kind of you could kind of say that they're like these things, but there's also the ones up here. There's a couple weapon racks around where there are a lot of actual weapons, but there are a few dojo kind of like weapons.
I look at the dumbbell. I go, yeah, I'm not picking that up. I don't know who you're kidding.
So Silas walks over to the training arms racks and picks up 2 of the training rapiers and walks over, flips it in his hand, hands it to Amani, and says, "We seem to occupy a similar skill set on the battlefield. I'd like to do a little friendly sparring."
Oh, I want to see this. Hey, Amaji, try not to hit the air this time.
And why don't you do some laps? And
I'm
not with flying, you're using your legs.
I'm closing.
Well,
the
you
What
door.
is
want me
the
to- you want me to
archery?
use my
I want
legs?
to play the archery.
What's the point of having beautiful wings if I can't even use them? All right.
You need to do some cardio, just in case.
Larxus
Yeah,
is
I
obsessed
used
with these doors, man.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
watching
thinking.
our backs.
I'm thinking back to all the cinnamon buns I just ate. I think to myself, okay, maybe this wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, Imani
Yeah.
definitely takes the rapier and just brandishes it.
Yeah. So Silas like brings it to his front and then does like a quick like bow and then goes into a brandishing defensive pose. And if it's okay with the DM, I'd actually like for Silas to take second in the initiative count,
I would actually want to see this. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool.
allowing for Anne to make the or not Anne, Armani to make the first move. If that's okay with you, DM.
One. Sure, there you go.
Cool.
Cool. If that's the case, I think she recognizes that you're not like going to attack, and she says, "Defend yourself," and then goes to strike. Roll. Well, that's a 16 to hit.
Hits.
And then, do we roll actual damage or do we just count it as a
You're
hit? And then
using you will just count them as hits because you're using dojo weapons.
Yeah.
So I get the first strike, and then I think so. So you said that tattoos are just in effect, like specialties are in effect here?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I close the distance, I make my attack, and then I kind of like swoop back the cloak that is over my severed arm. And for the first time, Silas, I don't think anybody else is like watching, but for the first time, Silas like sees the like stump of an arm that I have. It's kind of like where the shoulder, like the shoulder is there, but there's no arm below it.
Okay.
And there's a tattoo that actually looks like it's bleeding out from where the arm is, and it comes out like geometric patterns and stuff that comes almost across the chest. She goes to reveal that, and I use my ability for the first time, which is when I get a strike on a creature, I get a free disengage, and I'm going to use that, disengage, and back off, and prepare myself for your strike.
All right.
Nice.
So as that happens, and you kind of like weave through Silas's defense with his rapier, he'll go, very good. Though backing off does not do much good for you, as he falls backwards into the floor, and then is going to reappear behind you, and I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay. All All right.
I see the action. I walk over to watch.
All right, wisdom save.
Yeah.
Man, you walked up pretty
Oh,
close.
jeez,
You're like,
it's
I
a
want to see this fight, like eye to
In it.
eye. Bro.
In it.
He's in it.
And
6. I fail.
yeah, so as I come up out of the ground behind you, these like vines run up the sides of your leg and up your body up to your head and like pull your face into a smile and then back off, and I'll actually put away the rapier and go, now friend, it's important to remember there are many different kinds of threats on the battlefield, but seeing as you like me so much, you'll just concede right now. And since you are charmed by me for the next minute,
Ooh.
And that charm, does like I have like disadvantage against attacks, or is it just complete like I can't attack you?
I believe that you just consider me a very close friend.
Charm creature can't attack the charmer. The charmer has advantage on any social abilities. Okay, cool. I think.
So I was trying to persuade her to
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
there are some rolls that we would normally do, but because this is sparring and friendly combat, I will let you guys shape this as you want.
Sure. Could you could roll persuasion with advantage, and then
Yeah.
I'll roll. What would it be? I guess it would be some type of wisdom check. Insight, I guess.
Yeah, you can roll insight.
That would be a 17.
Yep,
Persuasion.
I definitely failed that. So, I think upon hearing that, Imani is very like direct, and so like when you say, "Oh, you concede," she immediately just drops her rapier and says the words, "I concede."
It's at that moment that Silas would drop the charm on you and go, very clearly you have a much greater understanding of the sword, and I would like to learn some of those tricks from you. The way you maneuvered around my guard was very impressive. Just watch out, there are many kinds of threats.
Is that when the charm ends?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think as soon as the charm ends, like she's listening to you, but the first thing she's doing is like fighting as hard as she can against the vines and stuff.
Yeah.
She's like, this was supposed to be training. And she's like,
Just like this some BS.
yeah, this is bullshit. You're not supposed to use magic here. This is supposed to be sword against sword.
Hey, you argue that with the guy who's been watching you the whole time.
I'm sorry for the deception. It was more of a teaching moment than a sparring moment. But I do want to learn from you at some point. You are quite useful with the rapier.
And you let the vines down.
Yeah.
I think she picks up her rapier and does the same thing you did at the beginning, which is like the bow.
Yeah.
Then... yeah.
And he just goes back to practicing with his longbow.
Yeah, I think she'll take out her hand crossbow and start taking some shots at the archery stuff.
Yeah, Karasamaya is practicing archery.
Alright, I guess we're all doing archery now.
Nailing bullseyes.
I guess I'll be
And-
used.
Anne, are you done running already?
I never stop running. I always run.
Okay, then get back on the track.
Let's see. You get on this track. I bet I could outrace your ass any day of the week.
It's not really up. It's not really up for debate right now. Right now is you have to
'Cause-
run, and I have to watch you run.
Ha! Because you know I'm right.
You're talking a lot for someone who's running. That's odd.
Well, looking at
You
you,
save your
looking
breath.
looking at you, you could use some running.
Hey, no wings.
I'm not using my wings.
I saw. I'm watching.
All right, yeah, keep watching. All right.
I'm gonna do some
Larsus.
dumbbells. Yes.
How do you feel about corporal punishment for some of the rookies?
Hey, when it's called for, we get. I don't like doing it, but if you see me smiling, I'm probably just thinking about something else.
I'll leave the
Okay.
disciplining to you then, Alexis. You seem to have a firm hand.
I think Imani speaks to Silas and asks. She sees like the bath, and says, "What does she say?" She just inquires. She just inquires about the bath, and would like to get in, specifically a hot bath.
Well, if I remember correctly, I don't use it too often. Much too hot and too cold for my liking. But it seems right up someone like yours alley. You just go and you speak your chosen word of cold or hot, and it produces such a bath. But in reality, cold and hot are drastically undermeasured. It's like freezing your balls off or boil you alive.
What
Are
kind?
really the two options.
He's
What
not
kind of-
wrong.
I'll
What
take
kind of-
boil you alive.
You better off
Ooh.
just going into the lake that's right there. I'm not getting in that thing.
It's about testing their willpower. I'm not sure you'd understand,
Yeah.
Dan.
Let me know how you come out when you're well done there.
And Imani just says, "I need to rest my arm."
Rest
you-
my arm.
Do you take off like a couple pieces of equipment, or is this with equipment on?
I think I take off most of my equipment, but
Yeah.
I still have some like
Some
just
light wear.
light
yeah.
light
Undergarments.
wear on, yeah, undergarments, whatnot, and speaks hot and jumps in to the
When
pool.
you speak hot, it looks like the bottom of the pool. Like there's like a little stone embedded at the bottom of the pool that lights up kind of red, and you can tell that's what's kind of emitting this starting to be bubbling, boiling feeling from out of the water as you jump in. Give me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage since it's your first time.
Oh my.
Fun.
I'm gonna walk over and
why would you
watch
do
and
this?
see how well she does.
Oh, crazy.
Not terrible. 11.
It's not terrible. She stays in for probably at least a good couple of minutes before her skin turned from like, the dark skin she's got to like more of a dark red. It's like really getting bad.
Oh man.
Yeah, she's like toasting up, and at first she tries to like breathe through it, and then she's like, "This is far too hot," and just like jumps out.
You're like
Um,
cooking
You
in
see
lava.
literal steam coming off of her.
That wasn't bad, Amani, for your first time. And you see Arthur like kind of just scribbling down some notes. I've seen people last less than a minute in there. I'm impressed.
It was me! Silas shouts from the other side of the
It was
river.
not him. He has not stepped a toe in that.
Yeah, I think she's just breathing deeply, trying to like calm her like skins, like the nerves on her skin is just like trying to like regain some composure. And yeah, I think because it was so hot, there's not a ton of water like left on her being, just because like she gets out like steam, just like everything, and she starts to put her equipment back on.
Wow.
I'll
The
just
equipment almost like
prestidigitation-
cools you down.
I
I'll
guess
just prestidigitation her, and any wetness is immediately gone. And
Thank you.
Of course, can't have you train while wet. There's much more to do.
True. And she puts her armor back on.
Now go do some laps.
I guess while that's going on, I continue running, but then a great feeling of nausea comes over me as I throw up those cinnamon buns right in front of Larxus.
Larxus, do you want to give me a dexterity saving throw to try to avoid potential cream vomit?
Dexterity save for a cleric. Oh no.
Oh no!
I mean, he's a dwarf, so it's not like it'll be the worst, but
say goodbye to those robes.
Dude, Larxus is prepared.
Holy
He has seen
shit.
this
Oh,
happen.
wow.
The moment he even sees her like go bend over, he is like 30 feet distanced.
Gone. Wow, he was
That
gone.
was nat 20. That's insane.
That is pretty
Hey,
very
man,
very good.
what do you think you're doing? Eat that. You don't waste food around here.
And
I was gonna say, are you insane?
I would-
I ain't eating that.
I would like to point out to Larxus that he did throw up on the dumbbells.
Dumbbells, man.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
that was pretty good.
If I remember correctly, someone did warn you, so I'm gonna have to ask you to clean up the equipment and clean up the throw up, please.
Are you talking to me or?
Yes,
Yeah,
you.
That is all the chore list is cleaning up the equipment, as this is the equipment.
Wow. All right, I guess I'll go find a mop or something.
Silas is going to tap Arthur on the side and go, when are you going to tell them that you have prestidigitation to take care of all this?
Well, I didn't make the mess. I'm not going to clean it.
I know, but as soon as they find out, it's going to be hilarious.
I imagine so, but I think we'll hold it for now. I don't want them to think I'll alleviate any of their chores or anything like that.
Did I overhear this? Can I roll a perception check to see if I heard him say this?
Yeah, you can roll me a perception check. You are
Awesome.
it's a little bit of a higher DC though, because you are sick. Sick,
Worth it.
kinda.
I'm so.
I don't know if we're
think
necessarily trying to like be super sneaky either. We're just
Just saying it.
But-
Yeah, we're just talking.
Close, yeah.
11 plus so 16.
You heard some of their words, not all of them. You didn't hear them talk. You didn't hear them say prestidigitation, but you heard them easier way to clean up.
Okay, so I go up and say, "Easier way to clean up." You say, huh? What would that be?
no.
Put your
You
back
must
into
have
it.
been- Yes. We didn't say anything about an easier way to clean up. You must have been hearing things.
Oh, so I didn't hear what I just heard. Then is that what you're saying?
It's the cinnamon rolls. They've gone to your head.
Exactly.
I know he's full of crap, but I roll my eyes and I just proceed to find a mop.
Man.
Silas
But she
once
knows-
again looks at
knows
Arthur and goes,
crap.
this seems like back talk and disrespect to superior officers.
It does, doesn't it? I feel like more laps are required for discipline purposes.
As I say, keep talking.
What do you think?
Or
Or lap,
potential,
you'd say.
or
Did we
potentially.
bring any cinnamon rolls?
No, unfortunately not. I will say you could also put him through the challenge.
Oh.
I will let you guys know, since you guys have been here. The challenge is essentially just a couple tasks that you were supposed to do within a set amount of time for setting a record, as Sve is at the moment the record holder for that.
Oh, I gotta take that challenge. I gotta.
Well,
show
That's
Faye
if
what
they
looks
mention
good.
it.
Yeah, that's if we mention it.
Oh, okay.
I'll take out my cinnamon. I'll start eating it and say, "More laps. Come on in." And you'll have to get used to taking orders. It's not going to end anytime soon.
I look at Larxus and I go, would you like some target practice? I could use some practice on my defensive techniques, as shown by our new compatriot Amani.
You mean like melee or ranged?
Whichever you prefer. I feel
Sure.
quite squishy at the moment.
Let's do
Can I
it.
shoot you too?
One at a time. I don't like how eager you were.
I'm just looking for the opportunity, but I suppose it's fair. One at a time.
Dude, Amani is just running laps.
Yep.
She is lost.
Going for it.
I was waiting until somebody noticed. I've gone
Yeah,
around like 6 or 7 times.
I've just been watching.
Yeah, so I so wanted to slap the shit out of Woody right now, but I'm not going to.
Good try.
You can certainly try.
Mhm.
Oh,
I
man,
also love Kara just sitting there this entire time, just being like,
Oh yes, Kara, are you? Kara, come over here.
You just see like 50 arrows in like one dummy.
Was Michelle here?
I think she might have stepped
Yes.
away
Oh, shame.
for a second.
I was gonna make her run that.
So would you guys like to know what this challenge is now?
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
like more detail on it.
So the challenge is standing on the X, which is between
A
Silas and Lex.
challenge, you say?
A challenge, you say? Yeah, on that X, shoot the target in the far back. So the one like directly far back. This one. Run around the track twice, and 100 dumbbell presses.
What? I just lose automatically. I can't do half of that. I have no experience in martial weapons, and I can't lift those weights by myself.
I don't think anyone would want to lift the weights of what's been thrown up on, so I don't blame you. So the challenge is gonna have to wait a second unless someone takes care of that.
I am gonna call over Kara. That's enough arrow practice. Time for some cardio. Okay, what
I
else
got my
been doing?
cardio in. I'm good.
No, you should do some more. You could use it.
I think Imani's finished like 10 laps, and and has got like kind of just like slowed down and stepped over to you, Arthur, and says, "Was that enough?"
Yes, you're doing splendidly. Take a 5-minute break and then lift a dumbbell.
Silas actually go, actually, I think it could be useful if all three of you were trying to.
Silas, don't oversell yourself.
I'm under. The moment I try humility, I am trying to better myself. I thought this is what you would have wanted, Arthur.
I think
throwing out his hands.
I worry for your safety. I think you might be setting your sights a bit too high, but perhaps you'll learn a lesson regardless. I think it's a good idea. Amani?
Yeah, if you insist that I only train with Moxes, fine.
No, let's all do it.
Imani kind of speaks up and says, "No magic this time."
No magic. This is
Fire.
Oh, fire! Oh no!
Hello.
He says, "No, this is solely for my defensive practices."
Yes,
I
we're
was-
just-
Sorry,
shoot
I
you.
had to fix this.
No problem.
This was all
Uh,
like tarnished and that, and I like, fixed it all up and gave it like a brushed finish.
Very nice.
Classy.
Oh, Silas, why is 3 even enough? Kara, come shoot a moving target. We'll make it 4.
I can shoot a moving target with ease.
That's
I thought this was meant to
wonderful.
be a challenge.
So everyone is trying to hit me, except for Anne, who's having to still run. This is amazing. This
All
is
right.
exactly what I was wondering.
Alright, get back there, Bo. Or, sorry, my bad. Get back there, Silas. Alright.
Hi.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, everyone aim. Get ready.
Okay. Brandish
Yeah.
my hand crossbow.
How do you
Got
roll
my
a range?
So under your actions, under attack, you should be able to see an option to use your bow.
Yeah, you click the hit DC.
Yeah, I think he means if he doesn't have a bow. I don't think you have a bow,
Oh.
do you? You can pick up. You can just for this because it's training. Just use an unarmed strike because you don't really use bows. Or technicality, improvised weapon, but it's not an improvised weapon.
You guys roll damage instead of
Yeah, I was about to say, are we rolling hit or are we rolling damn? What's happening here?
I'm rolling
Alright.
hit.
So 2 miss, 2 hit.
Wait, no,
Imani and Arthur hit.
Yeah, I think Kara, you rolled damage instead of to hit
No,
because
I rolled to hit.
No, that's the hit. I see it.
That's the hit. 1d20 plus 3. She just rolled low.
Oh, interesting, because it's
Yeah, I know it's
on
green.
the,
I'm like, it's weird.
Yeah,
on roll
same for
20.
me.
It looks like it's a nat, like the highest value.
Yeah.
Anyways, cool.
So I hit you and I say, "Oh, I'm not even good at this. How did you let me hit you? Come on."
Silas is like, I am much more nimble with my words than on my feet. Such is the purpose for this training.
I would also like to know: did you guys pull out real arrows, or did you guys pull out like punch arrows? So they're like the bludgeoning so it's more of like you get hit. It's like a fist.
Yeah, it's just a dummy arrow. Yeah. All right. Do you want to go another round, Silas?
Yes, I assume that we do this like 3 or 4 rounds. So
All right.
He's getting like pelted because Silas.
Everybody
is very
aim
low.
and fire.
All right, Amani hits once. Arthur hits once.
I hit 2
twice.
Oh no!
Alexis hits.
Oh no!
All right.
It's dodgeball all over again.
He gets beat.
This time, Silas tries to go and do like a
I have
backhand
no idea
spring.
what's going on.
And as he's in the middle of doing his
roll the
backhand
hit.
spring, he just gets nailed in the face, like straight into the cheek. And then as he gets hit in the face, he gets like hit right in the nuts. And then as he like hits the ground, Amani's like last shot comes in, and just like boom, right to the head. He's like, "All right, I believe I'm done."
I told you this is dodgeball, man.
You're not setting a good impression for the rookies.
To explain
I think
to
I said better than you did.
you, Crest, what's happening is everyone decided to do a second volley shooting at the moving target, and almost everybody hit.
At least Amani shot 3 times and missed once. All right, so at least she didn't hit every single time.
Yeah, but
Wait,
Amani's one-handed.
My turn.
Are you sure?
Where's
All
the
right.
sport? Come on.
All right.
All right.
Wait, now you have to explain to me what you're doing, because now this is going to be dependent on if it's cheap or not, because I'm assuming you have your shield.
Well, yeah. But I'm gonna kind of walk back and forth in a straight line.
Eesh.
I don't
come
think
on.
any of these are gonna hit.
Come on.
They're like it's like you guys would have hit head, but he's a dwarf, so it's over his head.
I'm used to larger targets, Larxus, so you have to give me time to adjust.
Whoever hits me first gets a silver piece.
I'm gonna shoot him again.
I'm gonna go.
People just start reloading.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
That's an 18.
You said
When you hit
this.
When you hit me, I make a quack noise and turn, walk back the other way.
And then that's when Silas's arrow just comes and it nails him like right in the neck, like right where the neck and the shoulder meet. It's like, ah, yeah.
Glad I could inspire you, Silas.
I'm just cheering the whole way through.
Yeah.
I expected nothing less from you two gentlemen. I toss a silver to Arthur.
Can I make a dexterity save or check to catch it?
You could just catch it.
Okay. I'll just catch it
fails
and
pops
pocket it. Man of your word as always, Alexis. Appreciate that.
Amazing.
Now, Anne,
Yes.
would you like to try the bat?
No, not really.
It's relaxing, I promise.
I saw what happened to Imani, right?
Imani speaks up as well, and she goes, "It is relaxing."
Deception on that shit.
You were running and puking at the time. I'm not sure you did see.
I'm gonna roll a deception check in that, and if I fail, then I'll just believe him.
That's an insight check, buddy.
Insight check? Alright, I'm running for insight. I'm not buying that for a hot second, but we'll see what happens.
We roll deception.
Or is it deception?
It
No,
would
I think-
no, it would be his it would be it'd be Amani's deception versus Anne's insight.
Damn
I
it.
got 30.
Amani, bro, you're so
Ama-
unlucky with these rolls.
Amani still
Yeah.
still has like the heat coming off just a little bit, so it doesn't look as they're like straight faced. It just doesn't seem believable.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Amani-
Yeah, I'm not gonna believe you on that one. Sorry, I'm good.
So you think Amani could withstand something you couldn't?
Oh wait, that was actually. And then, you know what? You're on. I'm gonna prove to you
All
I can
right,
stay
let's
longer
see
than
it, then.
Monty. Let's go. You know what? You're on. I'm gonna show you suckers how it's really done.
I'm so excited to see.
All right. Okay, take notes because you're about to learn something.
Yeah, Arthur will take out his notepad. Get ready.
I think Imani is just going to like almost like try to fist bump Arthur.
he'll
Just
return it. Yeah.
like yeah, like straight faced, but like puts up a fist.
Wow.
Yeah, Amani still thinks that she actually lied really good. That's how I imagine it. Like, yeah, thanks for backing up my lie.
Wow. I mean, I still know. she still knows that he's full of crap, but
Yeah,
she's just doing it just to prove a point.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
I
guess-
envisioned it though. I was saying like Amani thinks that.
Right.
That.
yeah, she thinks it's like, oh yeah, a successful ruse.
Yeah, she fell for it. That's great.
All right.
So how does it work? So I turn the heat on, then I just hop right in.
Yeah, you just say hot, and then it heats up, and you jump in.
Awesome. Am I gonna be? Since I already know it's about to be hot as Hades, am I still rolling that
Oh, it's still disadvantage.
disadvantage?
It is. It's your first time. It's still gonna be disadvantage.
Constitution
So
save.
am I
It's
rolling?
like when someone tells you the pool is cold, but then you jump in. Like it's always
I didn't
colder
realize
than
it's
you
how
ever
cold it is.
imagined it.
Yeah.
All right. So
Constitution save.
can I cast guidance on myself?
Probably not if everybody's watching you. They would. I feel like somebody would say something as they see that.
Oh, they're probably like, "Hey, you can't do that." All right.
It
Cool.
also wouldn't help you for a saving
Save.
throw.
So 2 Constitution saving throws. All right. 1. So 16 for the first one.
Mhm.
12 for the second one.
You somehow, even with your disadvantage, lasted like a couple minutes longer than Amani.
Amani rolls higher than that.
I rolled 11.
Amani got 11.
Oh, really?
Yeah. that
Oh,
was
fuck.
clear.
So somehow this fairy has somehow stayed in for like a minute longer more than the other one, the other person, just to prove their point. But as they come out, do you have wings?
I do.
Your wings look like crumpled up a little bit as the heat coming off from you is just blistering.
Ouch.
Under her breath, she just kisses her teeth and says, "Faye."
So I guess.
I'll
So I guess
I'll put a hand on her shoulder and look at Silas and say, I understand.
I guess I jump out and I go, oh my god, that hurt so much. But shut up, Monty. I told you I could beat you. Take that.
I will say it was unexpected, but color me impressed there.
That's right. You all thought I was just this weak little fairy. I'll show you what's real.
Okay, go lift the dumbbells.
Larks is
Oh
gonna
god,
put his
are you
nose
ready
in
to
the
with the
air.
dumbbell?
Larks is gonna put his nose in the air and make like a sniffing motion. Does anybody else smell something good to eat?
I hope you're not talking about me over there, Mister. You're not much bigger than I am.
You certainly would.
I was gonna say a dwarf is
Hey.
literally bigger than you.
My beard's
Oh,
bigger than you.
Well, how tall? Oh, wait, how tall are dwarves?
I'm a tall dwarf. I'm over 5 foot.
Oh, I'm
That's a
3
tall
foot,
dwarf.
so
Even without him being a tall dwarf, you're still like what, 2-3 feet?
3 feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm a hill dwarf, so I'm a little bit taller than what you think a mountain dwarf is.
that's fine. I just be like, I guess. Try to touch me, see what happens. I'll still take you on in a fight any day.
Silas
you want
from like
Pulling your
down
leg,
by
don't
the
take it
other
first.
side of the river just shouts. He's like, "Why are you always picking a fight?"
Because they're always talking shit.
We
You're a
were,
rookie.
and I complimented you. I told you you did a good job.
Well, no, not you. Him. The was the Larxus.
You just said he was hungry. Nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I know what he was implying.
Hey, don't
What?
knock it till you tried it, alright?
Larxus. Well, I told you, don't eat the rookies.
Wow.
That was
I'll
one
come up.
time.
You have
Silas
now
will walk up
officially
and-
confirmed that one of those 3 tombstones in the back is that rookie.
Oh my god.
Silas is gonna walk up and he's gonna go. I can speak from experience. Fairy wings, quite good. And I'm gonna roll deception to try and convince everyone that I've eaten fairy wings.
Okay.
Well,
Dang
Well-
it! It's only 11.
oh.
That's anybody can roll an insight on that if they want.
All right.
I will.
Yeah, I'll roll.
Oh my god.
Some things you don't
I
want insight into.
failed that. I got an 8.
Yeah, I also failed that.
Yeah, you can make an insight roll too if that's what you said.
So we believe that he actually eats wings.
Amani is the only one that doesn't believe me, and I interpreted it as like Silas gives a little wink to Amani while everyone's like shooting a look at each other.
Yeah, because she would definitely believe it right from the jump, but like
Silas, I'm gonna
understands.
pat you on the back and say, why do you think the captain picked him?
I just have this look of pure disgust as I bit at him. You disgust me.
Oh,
Hey.
be quiet, rookie. We're just giving you a hard time.
If I see you touching my wings, I'm taking your arms off.
You are always picking a fight.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. These rookies.
You literally just had me thinking that you ate fairy wings. How was I not supposed to respond
Had
to that?
you thinking? I did.
Comes in here, tries to kill 2 of the other rookies, and then just makes himself in charge of everything. I don't know what he's thinking.
Wow, you two are something else. Let me tell you.
He's not
Thank you,
even
Bonnie.
stopped running on his own. I don't know what's going on with this guy.
Imani
Bonnie,
steps over to Kara and just says, "Hello."
Hello?
He's getting out of there.
he's just like,
Quiet.
I'm out of here.
I
Man,
need
okay.
it quiet.
What can I do for you?
Do you mind if I shoot next to you?
Not at all.
And she just begins like shooting alongside Kara. Just she needs like all of the. This is too many people making too much noise, and she's just like, I need peace.
I mean, in my defense, it was their fault, so.
You're just screaming from the other side of this boot camp.
So was that?
Anne gets like any slight ribbing, and she immediately goes to, "I will murder you.
Yeah, a lot of
I
fun
will
with
literally murder you."
I am rocking that murderous like vibe right now.
Hey, Anne, you know the chores that we have to do, correct?
Yeah. What
Part of
about-
them is keeping all the arsenal and the armory clean and polished. I think now's a good time for that.
anything to get away from your stupid, annoying ass. She says as she proceeds to walk away to do that.
What a mouth for such a small girl.
Yeah, Silas is gonna come up to Arthur and just go, I don't remember us mouthing off to our superiors. this much.
No, we had respect, didn't we, Silas?
Yes. And I
No,
don't look
they're-
at Larksis and go, they just don't make them like they used to.
Yo, thank you so much for the follow, brother. Welcome, welcome.
There's definitely like a flashback to you guys 100% mouthing off to your superiors.
Oh yeah, I know you.
Silas and Arthur? Oh, yeah. Silas definitely blamed everything he didn't do on someone else.
The lore accurate? Question mark.
Oh, yeah.
Great. Oh, that's great.
All right. Do you guys have any other ideas? This is our first time training rookies. I'm not sure what else we can have them do. Besides, of course, run the gauntlet.
Well, I feel like the gauntlet is almost like a reward. I
Alright.
was
I
actually
feel
thinking.
this whole experience is an insult to the experience I've already been through.
Quiet, you. Keep shooting.
I have seen far worse than a
Keep shooting.
boot camp.
He'll go. I was thinking potentially we could take them on patrol. As he looks at both of you, he goes, "I understand.
Yeah.
We were
Can you
put in
perform
charge to
being
train
told?
them. He didn't say that we had to explicitly stay within the boot camp.
If you think they're ready.
What
I
were
don't
you
think
saying,
they're
Commander?
ready.
What
I am ready.
experience is this? We're like in like a small like huddle, like having this conversation.
Yeah, you guys are like huddled.
like the three like people that have been here, and Silence is like.
And I'm
"I
a
think-
druid with extra keen perception, so. you
Yeah, and
know,
I'm really
I
good
see
at
a
lying
thing.
and keeping stuff on the DL. All right, like we all got our things.
We got.
I'm really
private
good at telling when
conversation.
people are lying.
Oh my
and so-
goodness.
I think experience is the best teacher.
I can only agree with you. I'm
Not agree
not
more.
sure the boot camp will bring them up to snuff. I think some more something more important and real will be
More
required.
rigorous.
More real.
Yes.
Are your camera's out of focus?
Mhm.
I did like the way on the way over here, Amani just seemed to kind of fall in line right next to me. I think she's
Yeah.
gonna work out really well. in the front line.
Amani is doing wonderfully. Amani listens, does as directed, and does it well.
Yeah, because
Kara is doing well
Bonnie-
as well.
Yes. Now,
She's taking
Anne.
great initiative. I will say that.
Yes.
She has been working quietly by herself, but continuously.
Yes, and we can appreciate that. Now, and then Arthur will turn out his notebook and he has a list of every rude thing that Anne has said. Now, this is the problem. And I'm not sure if I should tell the captain or not.
Maybe we could focus that rage and hatred towards the enemy somehow.
Well, I'm afraid it's not rage and hatred. I'm afraid it's just sheer lack of respect and naivety of their position.
I will also mention, this is also might be a future problem considering you guys have to be magical knights, so that means you have to represent here at night.
Well, I think maybe some real-world experience would be good for the lot of them.
Yes.
For Anne, it may teach some respect. For Money, it may teach her to bend the rules at times, and for Kara to maybe speak out a little more.
Well, you have to give respect to get respect, and considering Anne's background, she's probably not gonna be too keen to listen to people who just,
Are you joining this conversation?
Is this how it sounds?
I think that was
It's
meta
I
gaming
know.
talk. Yeah, it's a meta talk he was doing.
yeah.
Kara turns to Amani and says, "Do you not think we would be better spending our time doing something of meaning?"
And Imani says, I've appreciated the quiet, but I agree.
I'm currently off doing the
You are
weapons.
clearly a skilled warrior. I don't think you need practice. This is children's stuff.
With my recent injury, some practice might be necessary.
Even the
Um,
best
and she
sports
kind of like
athletes
looks
in the world
down, distraught.
practice.
I don't think you need much practice. You're a very efficient warrior, despite your loss.
Loss? Question mark.
You lost an arm, did you not?
Ah, yes. I thought you were speaking of our previous combat.
Oh.
No. You did not lose that, but you would have.
I mean, let's be real.
Let's make that
You were gonna
really
lose that fight
clear.
anyway.
Dude, that's a high five
We'll test
moment.
it out another time. And
You guys,
she just gives you like a wink.
Oh,
you
that
guys,
was awesome.
you guys can almost
Anytime.
feel the heat.
Anytime, Amani.
I love that version where she just hits that. Like, yeah, you.
Can't hear a word you're saying.
Yeah, you cut out. It might have been for the best. Who knows?
It's right around here that Silas stops talking to the other two, just waiting for a response and like collaborating. He just claps. He's like, "All right, rookies, we're gonna go out for some more real world."
Are you guys hearing me okay? You said I cut out.
You're good.
Yeah,
now.
you're good now.
It's just when you get like your mic peaks, and so
Oh,
yeah,
am I-
you're good now.
Okay. I
It's
just
just when you laughed really loud, it just completely
Please.
cut out.
Oh, okay.
Let us go do something. Anything of meaning.
Hold up.
I did not come here for target practice.
I
Well,
agree.
now we will take you out on this, but I'm curious what makes you think you're deserving of such an outing. This wasn't part of our plan. We're going out on a limb on this one. You need to be trained to be a knight. You have not even done one day yet.
Train to be a knight?
Yes.
You have no idea the horrors I have faced.
Yes,
The
I'm
battles
sure
I
you
have
have
fought.
seen very many things. We all have our tragic backstories now.
I saw the battle you fought with Amani, and I can't say I was too impressed.
Oh, shots fired.
If you think a battle should end in quick blows, then you are a very poor warrior.
I'm not a warrior. I'm a
Or
wizard.
a very efficient one.
Maybe sometime you can try that efficiency on me. See how it goes.
Oh.
So you still don't understand what it is to be a knight. I'm not going to attack or hit one of my compatriots. I hope you can learn that kind of respect as well.
Sounds like he's scared to me.
There's so much shade being thrown into clips.
That sounds like the talk of someone who knows they're going to lose.
Sounds like a talk of your superior.
Is this like a schoolyard
This,
brawl? I mean,
this
we're
might be.
actual knights. We need to
No,
act
this
like
is
we're a
me
little
wanting to
better
go
people.
out and actually do something.
Can-
This is
can
what
I-
I came here for.
Can my character hear in any of this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
This is
flying around.
heated.
I'm
Yeah,
flying
we've
around?
been-
All right, good. I'm gonna fly and
Fucking
be like,
smack,
is it
probably
right?
not a good idea.
If you train us as knights, then let us be knights.
I
Let
just
us
go up
do
to
not-
Woody and I'm like, I go up to Woody. I'm like, sounds to me like you're scared.
How are we supposed to go and do something without assessing your skills? Should we
How
just
can you
guess
assess my
and-
skills if you do not
all
see
die?
them?
Well,
we've
the
been
point.
watching you
This is
shoot
target
arrows all morning.
practice.
We
A
appreciate it.
child could do this.
I mean, you all saw how I handled
The
Surveyor.
real
right? I
test
mean,
is in battle.
You've all
I'm
seen
not
how I
going into
handled
battle with
Surveyor,
someone
right?
I don't know their skills. I'm sorry.
Woody, Larxus, you both saw how I destroyed
accepted me
Surveyor,
into
right?
this order.
I mean, come
I
on, my
didn't
skills
accept you.
speak for themselves.
Yes, we certainly did not. The captain did. But I think the point is, though, being a knight is more than just simply going and fighting and killing. It's about representing the people, representing who we are, and doing that in a proper way, and that requires training at some points. Even I, loathsome of training as I am, can recognize that. And it's not fun, but it is a part of the duty and the job. And so, therefore, we do it. But we agree, we have to go out and get some real experience for you all. That is what we're trying to do. I think
Then
the
let us
root of
go.
Arthur's question is trying to understand more of yours character. We've seen your skills, but we don't know your character. If we're going to go out with you all, and we are going to
And what do
interact
you
with
wish
the
to know?
public, as Arthur said, why do you all feel like you deserve to go out and represent the people, to protect them, and to represent our clan? As he
I'm
looks at
here
the
on a matter
radio.
of honor. I was exiled from my own people for coming here. If that does not prove my dedication to what I'm about to do, then I don't know what will.
So you willingly went here knowing you'd be exiled just to be a knight?
Not to be a knight as per se, but our lands came under attack.
I'm sorry I didn't
They
hear
were,
that.
our lands came under attack. They were creatures I'd never seen before. We
And
thought we
so-
were safe in our forest, and we were not. My people and the Council of Elders would rather ignore the outside world, feeling we would stay safe, and I just disagree with that. I had to come out here and find for myself what was happening, where this was coming from. I suffered great loss in doing so. How does that not prove my dedication to the cause?
Well, because you've come here for your own cause. You're not here to be a knight, you're here for your own means, your own ends.
I am here to stop things like this happening to anyone. No one should go through what we did.
And
As a consequence, my people will be kept safe. But I
To
can
that
never
end,
return there.
and
that is an honorable cause, at least I would say so. But we had no knowledge of this. I had no
You
knowledge.
did not
of this.
ask.
Well, we did, and then you said that we were being assholes for asking.
I'm gonna say you were assholes.
Per se.
I think you're paraphrasing there. Just a little.
Paraphrasing Moby.
Slightly.
Bard, yeah.
But
Just slaps you in the face. How dare you ask me?
I do think that that is a reasonable thing to come here for, and I admire your willingness to give up what you know for the greater good.
I seek to protect these lands. If I can protect these lands, if I can protect these people, then by default, my people will be kept safe.
See,
Just
I don't
wish you could
care.
work together as a team.
I'm willing to work as a team, or I would not have joined one.
Great. It's good to hear.
If
I
I
get-
wanted to do this alone, I would have done so alone. But I realize I cannot do this alone.
I think that is a valuable lesson that most of us go through at a much later date. Thank you for your vulnerability and your honesty. And why do you deserve to go out and represent us and interact with the people of this great nation?
She's taken back a bit by. Sorry, how did I say your name again?
Kara.
Just say Kara.
Kara. I'm taken aback by Kara's story, as it's strikingly similar to my own circumstances. But I simply say, well, I think it goes without saying that my arrival here was less than expected. And I think it's best if I explain to you guys now how I ended up here in the first place. Kind of like I'm doing with my own fight in the Feylands, if you will. A few months ago, bandits started attacking our lands. They went around destroying our forests, salvaging everything they could for resources, and they slaughtered anyone or anything that stood in their way. I was lucky to escape, however. And I won't go into the details of it, but I found a group of fighters, if you would, that took me in, gave me a chance to get strong, to fight back against these invaders. unfortunately, and it's obvious that the memory of this pains her, but she goes, the last fight we got into didn't go well. We were ambushed. We fought back as best we could, but before we knew it, we were all basically good as dead. The only ones who survived were my captain and myself. In the last bit of desperation, he sacrificed himself to buy me enough time to flee with the ship. Unfortunately, though, the ship was badly damaged, and I could not control where I ended up fully. I was lucky to find Manzana the way I did. Unfortunately, I ended up materializing right above the Coliseum. So, and I did my best if I could to. I was lucky not to end up destroying half the stadium. So I do again apologize for that, but I guess why I would want to fight with you guys. I am sorry for my behavior back then. It was wrong for me to be like that. Where I came from, if you show disrespect like that to somebody, you don't last long, especially with circumstances being the way they are. However, I am grateful that you all just didn't kill me outright. I wouldn't have been surprised if you did, and I am gracious for that. So I am willing to do whatever it takes to earn you guys' favor and repay my debt to you. But ultimately, my goal is simple. I want to fix the ship I came in, maybe possibly get another crew together and take the fight back to the Feylands. But that's ultimately my story. You can think of me as you will. Some might call me a pirate, freedom fighter, whatever, but that is my goal, and that is what I will do.
As you're saying all this, Silas's eyes narrow. As the longer you talk, the more harshly he glares at you, and he just turns his back and looks at Imani and goes, "And you?"
Imani's kind of quiet at this point, and she just speaks up and says,
Bless you.
I am here to gain the strength that I once had. And as a soldier, I know to do right while gaining that strength is the best of both worlds, if you will. Because many can gain strength through powerful pacts, through powerful magics, through the strength of these tattoos that we bear, and she shows her tattoo. And I must gain strength with a group such as this. And that strength will be used to carve out my own way. And a way for people similar to me.
Well said. Well spoken. I think I appreciate all of your answers. I just have one last thing to say before we head out. You will not be representing yourselves. You're representing the Onyx Oxen. This is a prestigious name, and it's not one that I will... Oh, wait. Oh, we're the Plum Ravens. Yes, we're the Plum Ravens. My bad.
He wants to be them, I understand.
We're representing the Plum Ravens. And I won't have word get back to the captain that my group was the one who made them look poor badly. Our group. Apologies.
Yeah.
Our group. So, I understand some of you are free-spirited and have many things you'd like to say. I'm going to ask you while we're out, if you can hold your tongue. And we will, in public, act respectfully towards each other. And if you have anything you'd like to say that's not so respectful, keep it for when we're in private.
Do I notice that sorry, what's your character? Bo?
Silas.
Silas, right. Do I notice that Silas seemed less than pleased with my story?
It was very intentional. Yeah.
Alright, I guess I should probably say, hey Silas, it doesn't seem like you're too pleased with what I said, dude. Is there something that we need to talk about now? I'm gonna need to learn to trust you, and you're gonna need to learn to trust me. So it's best we just get this out of the way now.
You're gonna call him out in front of all of us?
Well, yeah, I think so. We all
He's
need
just going
know
to look you up and down and say, I don't enjoy the portrayal of my people as bandits. A military operation in conflict in between two people groups is less than banditry.
So you're saying that murder of countless
Please.
innocents?
Countless innocents. It's war.
I'm
Your
sorry.
side has countless murder. Countless innocents on your side. It happens. That is war.
A flash of anger appears in her face. I'm sorry, but did you get to see your parents slaughtered like animals?
No, but I did see my best friend and all of his family and many more.
Before anybody
Such as
continues on, this is not a check. This is just a straight up, you guys hear in the very far distance what sounds to be like what appears to sound like two girls screaming.
Imani
direction?
immediately
Do I notice
starts
it?
backing towards the direction.
Yeah, we all notice it.
Okay.
It's noticeable.
There
It's
was
just
trouble
that it's in
nearby.
the distance.
We'll table this discussion, I think. Let's go investigate.
Just no, Silas. We're not.
He's already walked up.
Yeah,
Which
this
direction?
conversation's not over yet. But yeah,
Is it towards
guess
the
we're all, like,
path?
like
Yes, it is towards the path.
Okay. So yeah, I think we'll head there.
Gold Manzana.
So,
As we're running out, I'm gonna quickly say to Silas and Arthur, "Good job. I'm glad we were able to get all that formality out of the way, so we can become more of a cohesive team."
I hope it'll stick.
I say I'm pretty sure Silas wants to kill me now. I better watch out for him.
Silas is going to stop dead in his tracks and look at you dead in the face, and he's going to go, simply because we do not agree on something, unlike you, I do not want to murder every single person I do not necessarily enjoy being around. And he's going to turn on his heels and keep walking once again.
Come on, Ann. Let's go.
Very well.
You can use your wings now.
I'm not some murderous
does
bastard, though.
does anybody close the doors? Mr.
I'm
Larson.
sure
Larson-
Larson-
Larson closes the doors.
No, he just said he's not
I
gonna.
Oh, fuck.
I'm going to help.
I'm not gonna close them.
So,
But I'll make sure to bring it up next time.
when you guys get closer to the trail, where it's like it's only
I'm
maybe
still on- I'm still
yeah,
on
you'll
the
be
bootcamp
switching
map.
soon here. As you guys are getting closer to where you heard the screams, which is on the trail, you all are now faced with a little bit of a choice here.
I'm stuck on. Okay, no, I'm
Yeah,
not
we
stuck anymore.
Oh, there we are.
Oh yeah,
As
throw
you
an
guys,
owlbear at us. Why
Owl
not?
bears? Jesus.
Hey,
Are you
Owl
kidding me?
bears!
Hey, out of character real quick. And don't forget, you're flying. You could like be above one of us. You don't have to like stay over to the left or something.
Oh, that's right. I'm not sure how I can represent myself being elevated, though.
as I will, you don't like represent yourself as being elevated. It's just this. You could be on another person's spot, is what he's saying.
Oh, all right, because I could just be above them.
Yeah.
Where do you want us to start?
Yeah,
Evan?
Right,
this,
right
this is where the choice is going to come to be as I explain this.
Okay.
So, you guys come up to the screaming, and you see two girls cowering up to each other right now, as it looks like two giant, kind of bird-like creatures have started to get closer and closer to them with their big razor-like claws and somewhat sharp beaks and owl-like face. This is a not a creature that you guys would normally see around here, but you guys do come to a decision if you guys want to potentially stealth in or straight charge in, as
Oh,
they are slowly approaching these two
Try
girls
talk to
cowering.
them.
yeah, can I talk to them too?
I'm
Oh,
gonna try
yeah,
talking to them.
that's a good idea. I was gonna consider that too.
I mean,
Wait,
it probably won't
wait.
work, but it's worth a shot.
Hang on.
You
What
have
do the
speak with
senior
animals.
people think we should do here?
I think that if we try and be sneaky, we might lose out on time and
Ooh,
they
well,
might die. I think
we
we
could-
should get there as soon as possible.
well, we could talk to them, and while they're distracted, you can sneak up on them. And if it all goes south, we can all just sneak in and get.
We're
them.
running out of time.
Well, I'm
Choose
going in.
now.
I'm
All right,
going in
Are
let's
we-
top.
go. As
let's
we're
go
running
now.
out,
I'm going to
Sarah
talk
and
to
Ann.
them.
Me too.
Sarah and Ann try to talk to him while the rest of us run in. Not, not too close.
Where do we start? And then when do
Uh,
we roll initiative?
So don't go past the river.
Oh,
I'm
just,
gonna-
just,
yeah.
and just for the sake of like, I'm going to be flying like 10, 20 feet in the air, so I'll be relatively out safe. But high enough for them not to reach me, but high enough for them to still hear me.
I can't speak animals.
So do I.
I think these are monsters.
They are monstrosities.
Oh, so we get.
That's an
They're not-
owlbear.
It's a monster.
It's a monstrosity.
So that doesn't.
Yeah.
That
I
doesn't
can't speak
monstrosity.
to them. I thought I
Yeah.
could speak to owlbears.
No, you cannot. Baldur's Gate 3 is dishonest.
Yeah.
Well, that throws my whole plan out the window.
So when I
Yeah.
see him not respond, I'm gonna go ahead and cross the river.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do my second and final phase step of the day to teleport right behind
What's their
this
CR
owlbear.
count? What's their CR rating?
Somewhere for diplomacy.
And
Their CR.
It's not about CR. It's about the type of creature they are. Beasts you can speak to.
the thing
Owlbears are
is
considered monstrosities.
I'm just
I don't think you know why I'm asking.
these things are CR3.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus act. Do we roll initiative now?
Free initiative? Yeah.
GM.
Yes, we will be rolling initiative. I just wanted to make sure everyone did what they needed to do first.
Since I used phase step,
Oh,
I need
that's
that
fucking
guy,
great.
that owlbear to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
I guess
as
I'll
well.
be next to.
DC 14.
How do you do with this thing?
Next to Karas or Karis, sorry.
As long as you guys roll initiative once, I will be adding you, so you're good.
Yeah, I will definitely be going last.
Hey, nat 20.
Nice.
Nice.
What a total of 22.
Oh wait, no, initiative. My bad. I got 14.
Do you see my roll?
14.
3, 4. Yep, I see it. And then we're missing Silas. Yeah, Silas isn't on here.
Yeah.
So how far are these things from us right now?
Well, one is 5 feet away from me.
If
Oh,
oh,
you got
because
a little close there, buddy.
You can use the ruler to check how close they are.
I think each square is 5 feet, right?
right,
Yep.
yeah. Okay.
I needed to get that close so I could potentially try the owlbear.
Wow, they rolled low.
Thank
Well,
God.
thank God.
So, as we now are going to spring into action, first and foremost, I think if I was hearing correctly, you're doing a special thing to get behind this thing. Does it have to make a wisdom saving throw, or what is it?
Yeah, it's the wisdom saving throw, the same thing that I did to Imani. It's my face step. So once again, falls into the floor, pops out as the little outline of flowers appear, and then
Okay, roll to 7.
perfect. He fails. He is charmed by me for 1 minute, and he considers me friendly.
Nice.
And with that,
Tell
we
him to
will-
attack the other owlbear.
And so as that happens, as the vines once again grow up and start to take into the owlbear, I'll shout, Don't hit this one. Hit the other one. Hit the other one.
How do we deal with talking? Is that a bonus action, or you allow us to just talk?
It's just freely talking.
Thank
Is it my turn, DM?
Yes. That officially has started your turn now.
Okay, fantastic. I will pull out my longbow and I will bonus action cast ensnaring strike. And then I will shoot at the owlbear.
The bottom one or the top one?
Bottom one. That is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
He
Nice.
needs a strength saving throw, DC 14. Whoops, didn't mean to cast that. Just yet.
Yeah, it got a natural 20.
All right, so
Nice.
it saves. But it still takes 5 points of piercing damage, and let me just double check that it. Strength saving throw, be restrained by the magical lines. Nothing happens since it saved. So it's 5 points, and that is my turn.
You see as Silas just quickly sprung into action, making the owlbear in front of him go look towards him almost with pique or interest, as this owlbear in front of him doesn't even notice the shot that he had lined up right between this thing's legs to hit that thing's the other owlbear's leg. As you just see vines start to spring out from that, trying to keep him down or something, as he kind of just rips through some of it. But he still does have that arrow in the knee.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn. Actually, sorry. No, it's not. I'm going to back up to, like, here. So I'm not in direct combat with the...
Maybe you should direct the other owlbear away from us a little bit while you still have him charmed.
I don't have control. He thinks of us like we're friendly.
Oh,
Well,
he might
then
not
friendly
understand
ask
you
him
anyway.
to move away.
He might not understand.
I can't speak to him.
Yeah.
He won't understand me.
I'm gonna take my turn. Imani's going to take the dash action and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 30. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and engage from this side. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stand in between here. And she's going to speak to the women and say, "Are you all right?"
We're okay, but we're scared.
Run northwest.
They nod very shakily with like tears in their eyes. You can take a quick glance and tell they got like a basket of like potential berries that they might have been picking.
And she sees them nod and nods back, and brandishes her rapier, and she's just outside of the owlbear's like range, like outside of 5 feet, so that when the owlbear enters her range, she can use some abilities.
Okay.
Yeah, and so she's going to stand there, and that will be my turn.
Fantastic. And with that, it'll be Anne's turn.
All right, so I guess I'll use my. Am I able to fly into the trees in the southwest of me?
You have a movement.
You have to be
Go
still
where you
your
want.
movement.
Right. So
You
if I, like-
can because you're flying, but I'm just saying it is your movement.
Right. That'll be my movement. So I kind of want to like move like. Oh, hold on. Sorry. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Be about right here above this, like in the tree lines, effectively.
Yeah.
Cool. So that'll be my movement. I'm going to cast Summon Beast. I'm going to cast the beast to the square west of Imani.
What are you summoning?
So yeah, I'll just summon a wolf just to keep it simple. Because it would just be a landform, and it would just have the abilities of the spell.
Is this a? Yeah, I'll give you this one.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what land beast it is, because it's just gonna have the same stats and abilities.
Is it medium or?
It's a medium.
There.
Oh wait, no, sorry. No, sorry. Beast or spirit, it's small beast.
There you
Where is it?
go. Top left of your character.
Oh, okay,
Here you
cool.
go.
So, because I can summon it in a space like about 90 feet, so I'm going to have it be summoned west of Imani. I mean, you can barely even see it.
It's a small creature.
Yeah, I have to make sure I don't lose sight of it.
Oh, what
Okay,
is it? What did you
squirrel.
summon? Squirrel.
Yeah, small rodent or whatever. So
It does kind of look like a squirrel.
It kind of does, yeah.
It's got a floofy tail.
It's gonna pack a punch though. So I'm gonna use that as my action, and as my bonus action, I'm going to prepare magic stone. So I'm gonna have 3 stones in my inventory that I'll be able to use next turn. So I will end my turn there, and the beast will take its turn right after me. So moving on to my beast, I will have it. It will use its. It has multi-attack, but since it's low level, it only make 1 attack. It's going to use its small attack. Is that gonna? I guess I have to roll manually. There's no option on this. So, since there is an ally within 5 feet of it, it's going to gain pack tactics, which means it's going to have advantage on its attack roll. I'll have to do the attack manually because there's no option on the
That's fine.
description. So I'm going to roll 2 attack rolls and see what it gives me.
What are you adding to the modifier?
According to the spell, it's going to be so that's 19 plus it's gonna be my spell attack modifier. Okay, so it's 19 plus
It'll hit.
19 plus 3. I think 19 plus 5. So yeah.
It'll hit.
Cool. So now I'll roll for damage. 1d8 plus 4. That's going to be 10 damage.
10 what?
The spell, it's going to be 10 piercing damage.
There. You just see as Anne has quickly ascended up to a tree, summoned a little rodent that has come out and somehow done more damage digging into the shoulder of this owlbear than a shot to the knee.
Because logic.
It's burrowing, yeah.
And that ends my turn.
Does that mean it's under the owlbear's feathers now, right?
There you go.
Does it move its space? Is it like right on top of him?
Num num.
That's
Alright.
funny. It's just
Arthur, is that your turn?
It's my turn. Alright. I'm just going to hit him with a nice little scorching ray. So I'm going to hit him with 3 rays of fire. That's the first roll. 16. Second roll, a 15.
ooh, nice.
And the last roll is an 8.
2 of those should hit.
I think your problem is you have auto crit on.
Do I have auto crit? Oh, what the
I think
fuck?
that's what your problem is.
Is that the green?
That's the green. That makes it to where if you...
How do you turn it off?
I
Right click, right?
forgot, but it's an option somewhere. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, in the D&D maybe?
Yeah, it's in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, if you right click the damage square for your damage, you should be able to turn crit damage or flat roll.
Uh,
between the two.
Well,
Flat
I'm
roll
set to
is
flat
on.
roll and it's still rolling crit.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, sorry, quick question.
Hmm?
Natsu,
Yeah.
for that previous attack I did, I was looking at the spell again. It says hit if it hits 1d8 plus 4. I didn't see this last part. Plus the spell's level piercing damage. So is that an extra 2 to my hit because it's a level 2 spell? So is that saying I did 12 damage?
I believe so. If that was a level 2 spell, yeah.
Okay, so I guess like if I upcast it, that makes it hit hard. Okay, I just want to make sure, so 'cause I missed that part.
But yeah, did I hit 2 times or?
Yeah, you hit 2 times.
Okay. I'll roll
Ult of
damage.
elf weapon training, is it? Because I have proficiency with longbows and that.
Oh,
What were you asking?
The crit roll, that isn't a result of the elven weapon training trait, is it?
No.
I don't think it is.
Mm,
you can.
I found something else. If you go to Roll20 and click the B, like the D20 D&D Beyond thing in the chat, there is an option for force critical hits that might be set or something like that.
Oh,
Where is
yes.
that?
So if you go to the chat in the actual Roll20 browser, if you go to the chat and then click the D20
Okay.
with the B on it for D&D Beyond, it should open the quick settings for Beyond 20 quick settings, and it should be the 4th row.
There is no D&D Beyond.
Oh,
You
do
know,
you have
thing to
the
click in there.
D&D Beyond supporting
Plugin.
plugin?
Yeah,
I can
I
get you
do.
the link.
Wait,
I
I'm not
have
sure.
it.
yeah.
There's no
see it as
D&D
well.
Beyond.
It's a red dice down the bottom right.
I'll go to the dice options.
I just
It's
not in the dice options. It's in
It's-
the chat log.
for me it's at the bottom right of the entire screen next to the send button.
Yeah.
Oh, I
okay.
see it. Yeah.
Yeah, next to the send button. Yeah.
You see it now?
Right, okay. Yep, force critical hits is on.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go.
See, I was like
Thank you.
I think that's an option they actually auto-enabled for some people for some
That's
reason.
really weird.
That is weird.
Yeah. Let's yeah, okay.
But yeah, so I do 12 and then
Thank
10.
you, Beyond
so
D20.
I do 22 fire damage.
Nice.
Are you an
Wizards.
arcane trickster? Or
No.
full on wizard?
Full on wizard.
Cool.
Does
There we go.
does that catch fire to things? How does that work?
I think it can catch fire to things, but this thing doesn't have like leather or stuff. I think is what usually would catch on fire.
Fur burns.
But yeah, I think I'll walk a little bit closer, and that's gonna be the end of my turn.
And you just see as you got your spell sniper in the back as he shoots pew pew, a couple of fire rays straight at this thing's eye. As you see it kind of like burns off a bit of its face, almost to a melting degree, but it just looks back with like an anger in its face.
Uh-oh.
Marcus, has become your turn.
Please forgive me. Can you explain dash?
You use your action to get your movement again. So if you have 30 feet of movement, you dash, you get 60 feet instead.
Okay.
But then you can't attack or anything. Or
Yeah,
use
yeah.
action.
Yeah, that's
Using your
usually your action.
But I would have a bonus action.
Yes.
It's still have a bonus action, yeah.
Is there a way to tell what my bonus action? Please forgive me. I'll remember this for next time.
It's
Is there a way
on
to tell what I can do on a
D&D.
bonus?
It's on D&D Beyond. You should have like an actions list. Then there should be bonus actions.
There it
and
is.
that should kind of show you what there is. But there's a lot of like free interact options. Technically, it's just you let me know, and I'll have to decide if it is or isn't. But most of the time, it's just actions and bonus actions.
Okay, so everything listed here in the bonus actions is most likely I could do.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
what you can do as a bonus action.
Okay, all right, I'm ready. Thank you. So I'm gonna dash, and I need you to tell me if I'm able to do all this under my action. So I can only move 25 feet, right? So
Yep.
So
ruler.
now you get 50.
So there's 25. So just for my own sanity, and then I'm gonna move right here. I'm gonna kind of grab both the girls, the ladies, and kind of pick them up a little bit, and say, move out of the combat area, get out of the combat area, so we can do our jobs as the Plum Ravens magical squad. Please move so we can kill these beasts for you.
Did you just say you're telling them to move, but you were picking them up?
Yeah, picking them up and kind of. I'm not shoving them, but I'm like picking them up and like.
I thought you dwarf picked them up like shoulder to shoulder, like, come on, get out of here,
No.
guys.
No, like under their arms, you know, in their armpits, and kind of picking them up.
Yeah,
And kinda-
yeah.
I'm not pushing them, but I'm like trying to get them to take a step and kind of move.
They nod
like
to
that to be
you
my
also.
action.
They nod to you also, very scared, like. And if that wasn't your action, or sorry, if you didn't dash, that was just, we'll just say that's a bonus action.
Okay. Can I use
they
the rest
move
of my movement,
at all?
or?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Did that get them to move at all? Yeah.
It will when their time to move is.
Okay. So then I'm going to go ahead and with the rest of my move. If I'm right here, can I hit the owlbear next turn? Obviously. I mean, can I attack diagonally like that?
Yeah,
across
yeah,
where-
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah,
I'll
it's
move there
taking
then.
up all 4 of those squares.
Okay. So I'm happy with my movement. I guess I'm done.
All right, we have some authority that came in this turn. We like it. We like it. As for the owl bears, this one
Here we go.
is up first. As it does, it does.
You're gonna get mauled.
It does notice this thing that's crawling kind of over it, and it doesn't care at the moment, even though it is burrowing into his arm. As he's going to proceed to attack you, Larxus, as you are one of the closest and viable targets right now. And he is going to try to claw you first. Does a 15 hit?
No.
And then he is going to... Oh, go ahead.
I have an 18 AC.
That's fine. And then he's going to proceed to try to take his beak at you, as it is a 12. This thing has tried to get through your defenses as you just like shield up or side dodge multiple times. There's a reason why you're a magical knight, because you've been training for this. As
Nice.
it gets more agitated and agitated onto you. With that, the other owlbear here.
Yeah, I was gonna
He's
say,
charmed, right? He's charmed.
DM.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't say whether or not it gets a save every single turn, so it's up to your ruling if you think that they should or not.
The thing is, I'm pretty sure it's only more so charmed towards you.
It melees your face up to 2 creatures of your choice you can see within 10 feet of you must succeed a wisdom saving throw, be charmed by you for 1 minute, or until your companions deal any damage to the creature.
Because I think it can still attack the others, just can't attack you. I think that's how it works.
I don't know.
Oh, shit, I wish I would've known that.
I think that's a GM ruling. However you think that. It rules.
If we're going off Baldur's Gate 3 mechanics, that's how
Baldur's
it
Gate 3 mechanics is not D&D 5e
Yeah.
mechanics.
It's wildly
it-
inaccurate.
They do a couple of
It's not
different things.
inaccurate. It's just an adaptation to a different medium, so of
Yeah,
course it's
homebrew.
going to be different.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
I just mean in relation to D&D 5e, it's not accurate.
Where I'm gonna
Yeah, I know, but it's like when people say like the book wasn't like the movie, and it's like, well, fucking, of course it wasn't. It's a movie, you idiot. It's an adaptation. It's
Yeah.
different, you
Movies
know.
always
So,
work. Yeah.
And
Where-
DM, it's under my face.
no
set
worse, just
ability.
different.
Yeah, I get what you mean. So
Hey.
this is how I'm gonna rule it.
Yeah.
You see this thing look at you for a hot second, look back at the party, kind of doesn't do a shrug, but will proceed to go up to this girl, grab her, and is about to try to eat her. But you do have a turn left to save her, as he's at the very moment not caring in the fact that you guys, whatever you're doing around him.
Oof. Okay, that's
Now we know how charm
a
works.
problem.
Okay, I use my bonus action to turn into a plus-size puppy.
Dire wolf again.
Yep.
Shoot.
Are you faster as a direwolf? Just out of curiosity.
A dire
yeah,
has-
I get 50 feet worth of movement.
Woo!
And super keen senses. Okay, I'm going to move 15 feet to there. Wait, I gotta turn that off. Right, so I move over here. And I'm going to use bite.
Bite this LB. Bite him good.
Does a 12 hit?
Unfortunately, a 12 does not hit.
Can I save the woman at least?
It might be a little hard as you just use your action to bite this thing now. What do you got in mind?
Well, I was going to just use the rest of my movement to move between them and knock the woman out of his hands and jump over here.
Make me an athletics check.
Whoa, athletics. I get a +2 to that. Please roll good. Oh, fuck you, dice.
Oh
Okay.
man.
Not enough against his save, as you try to pounce on top, potentially just trying to knock the woman
I
maybe
tried.
down
Sorry,
from this thing's grip, and this thing, it's a lot stronger than you thought, as it is almost starting to crush her in his hands.
No.
All right, I might have an answer.
Does that end your turn?
Yes, that ends my turn.
All right, top of the order.
Silas, it is back to you.
Yeah. Alright. I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Try and occupy the same space as her. And then cast fog cloud. So the 20 feet around me is going to become heavily obscured.
No.
And then can I want to try, if I can, with my bonus action to push her away. Or, at the very least, try and wedge myself in between these two.
Where are
no
you
deal.
putting this?
Basically, right where we are. 5, 10, 15, 20. So, from here, I'll draw it out with the square. These 4 squares.
Is this? Are you doing the fog right on top of you, so it's encompassing all of us? Or you could do it a little to the right, you know?
Yeah, because I won't be able to
It's
do
only
much
20
with my-
feet, so it's only those 4 squares that are.
Oh, right. It's not that.
It's only those 4 squares that are
Right.
I'm
So
actually
I'm-
bigger,
I
right?
thought it was
Isn't
bigger.
it?
5, 10,
Isn't it like
15,
this is
20.
20?
Yeah, I was about to say that's 20. I don't know what you're talking about. The bigger one is the 20.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
fog
so
cloud.
what-
Fog cloud isn't just like a little spurt. It's like a fog cloud.
Yeah.
It's 20 a 20
Radius?
foot sphere, so
I think it's 20 foot is
Do it
the
a
radius.
little. Do it a
Mhm.
little to the right,
Okay.
please.
yeah, then I will move it. Hold on, let me
Just
First
let me
of
know
all,
where
Move it
you
so
want
that's
it.
not blocking everybody.
basically just the edge so that me and her are in it, and so that if the
Brother Amani.
if the man were to try and hit her, he would have disadvantage.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that looks good. Yeah.
Yeah, and then if you'll allow it, DM, if I could use my bonus action to try and push her away. If not, that will end my turn.
You'd use the fog cloud. You could, yeah, you can bonus action. You can attempt to push her.
Yeah.
You could either, well, yeah, you could either use your athletics or you could attempt acrobatics.
I'll try. I'll do acrobatics. Or could I potentially try an animal handling this? Well, it's not an animal. Never mind. I'll do acrobatics. Dirty 20.
Let's see if
Nice.
that beats it. Ooh, that
Nice.
does beat it. You
Oh.
have successfully knocked this woman back out, further away from this owl bear as, now one of the few things that you can see around you, is this owl bear, who may or may not be potentially confused now what's happening.
Yeah, I'll keep it up for. How do you, just for clarification for future, how do you rule dropping spells? Is it free action?
It's a free action.
Okay. Yeah, I'll keep it up for right now. No, I'll drop it. At
Oh,
the
you're
end of
dropping
my
fog
turn.
cloud. Okay.
Yeah. I'll drop fog cloud at the end of my turn.
Is your charm concentration, by the way?
That is a great question.
Ooh, that's a really scary question.
Yeah.
It doesn't say.
If it's not a concentration, then don't worry about it.
Yeah, it doesn't say. I'm fine with it being concentration though.
No. It would say it. So
Let's say it. Yeah.
you're good.
Okay.
So you're dropping the fog cloud.
Yeah.
Cool. So I think Imani sees that this owl bear has taken a lot of hits and it is kind of hurting and decides to put herself on the other side. Takes a couple steps and tries to attack the owl bear in the northeast. So I'll just.
Oh, I also forgot one thing. The other woman that was not being held was starting to run away. There you go.
Thank you.
Cool. Okay. And I'm going to try menacing. What's it called? Menacing attack. Luckily I get to roll to hit first. That is a 19 because I add 1 due to my
Mhm.
tattoo. So that's a 19 to hit. That hits.
Yep.
And I'm gonna roll damage. That is going to be 11 piercing damage. And I'm gonna burn a superiority die to make it a menacing attack. And add the superiority die's damage as well. That's a D8.
Do you want him to make this? Well, actually, I don't. Does he need to make a save, or is it just the charm's over now?
The charm is over. So
Oh,
as
yeah,
he
sorry.
slices through those vines that were grasping him, poof into like flower petals and then slowly disintegrate out.
Got it.
And the anger on
And
its face comes back.
Yeah.
And as she's doing that, she's like, "I'm sorry, it's beautiful," and strikes. um, and
Nice.
she strikes with such ferocity, that it does a little bit of extra damage. So it's an extra 3 on top of the 11 that I was doing. So it'll be
Yep.
14 damage, and then it's a Wisdom saving throw, DC 13.
Got a 10.
Got a 10. Okay, cool. So it's frightened now. And now that I know that, I'm going to move. Where can I move? That's good. I think I can move through allies, correct?
Assuming they let you.
You guys let me move.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I'm
don't
gonna
do that.
yeah, exactly. I'm gonna stay in its range, but I'm gonna take the rest of my movement to move kind of in between the girl and the owlbear because it's frightened, it won't move towards me.
How do? That's in a. Can I'm not trying to say you can't do what you're trying to do, Money. I'm just trying to understand the map. So there's a bush there. So how does that work? Does the bush not count? Can we use the bushes?
I think it's something you can hide in, but it's something you can move through.
It's like a short shrubbery bush, so yeah, you could like crouch into it, but it's if you're standing, you're very visible.
Well, I didn't mean it like that. I just meant, is it an obstruction? I'm just
It's a
learning. This
wall.
is a learning question for me. Learning.
Depending on what you see on the map, I'll let you know as you point stuff out because it does help me as well to know what people want to think. But this won't count as like an obstruction, but it will count as potential. I'm trying to think of the movement one.
Hiding. Oh, difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain. There you go.
Okay, so I would take half my movement there. So this would be 5. Yeah, so I still have enough movement to get into it.
I'm not trying to take away from you, Money. Please forgive me. I'm
Totally fine.
trying to learn.
No. I love the questions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. We're good.
So yeah, so I stay engaged with it within the 5 feet, but I do move around it so that it's I'm standing in between the owlbear and the women as much as I can.
I understand. I got you.
And that will end my turn.
Amadi has just done some shifty tactics, striking at this owl bear potentially at a weak spot, as it was charmed for a little bit as it kind of snapped out of upon receiving its slash mark across its face, as it could see Amadi do the movie popcorn shuffle through a couple people. Making it even more fearful now, seeing that you were able to do this popcorn shuffle flawlessly. And it is your turn.
And yeah, that's my turn.
All right. I guess I'm gonna try to set Arthur up for success here. So I have an idea. I'm going to use my bonus action to transform a giant spider. And obviously, I can still float. Like my flight still carries over, but let's just say I probably just hang out in the tree, the branches or whatever.
Okay.
So, do you have like an icon or something, or should everybody just?
Which icon do you need?
A giant spider.
All right, let's see how many phobias we can get today.
And I'll just be hanging out in the tree still.
Here you go. Thank
Perfect.
you so much for the follow. Welcome. As I am going to now reassign this.
All right, so I'm a spider now. Let's go. Cool. So I'm not going to move or anything. I still have line of sight with the bears, right? I should. Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. So I will use my remaining action to cast web on the the one that's closest to Imani, the one that's not frightened.
It does seem good. Does seem good.
Wait, the
Yep.
one that's closest to Amani is frightened.
Oh, it is. I thought the
That's
so
what
the
the
one
skull means. You can see the skull.
oh I got it mixed up. So the one that's next to Larxus isn't.
Right, correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah. So I'll do that instead.
Mm.
I'm going to cast a web on the one closest to Larxus.
Okay.
So it's going to hold this back up again. So it's going to be. It doesn't look like there's a save or anything.
I think webbing just makes it kind of be more difficult terrain in a different way.
It says the target is restrained by webbing. As an action, the restrained target can make a DC 12 strength check, bursting the web on success. The web can also be attacked and destroyed because it has 5 hit points. It is and it's weak to fire, immune to bludgeoning, poison, and psychic damage.
So
Well, I guess. Oh, I guess I go ahead and roll for hit. Oh, so I guess it's just going to miss.
Ah, okay, I see how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, you shoot your webbing, and you're not sure if it's just you're not used to it at the moment, or maybe it's something else, but you do not hit your mark by a long shot, as you
Yeah,
just
not
see
even-
webbing fly right past Larxus and this owlbear in front of him.
Yeah, that was a whiff. Oh well. So I end my turn and move on to my summon's turn. My summon will attack the bear it was attacked before. It still gains pack tactics because Larxus is right
Tactics.
next to it. So 2d20s for hit. High 16. 16 plus 5, so that's 21 to hit.
That hits.
All right, roll for damage now. So that was 1d8 plus 4 plus 2.
Larxus is based for using web. I know, right, man? That's what I'm
So-
saying.
2 plus 4, 6 plus 2, so that's 8 piercing damage.
How much?
8.
Okay.
And that will end my turn.
Well, there's some math in there. Okay. You have just. Wait, no, I was right. You have just. You're okay. You're rodent. What is this again?
I thought it was a squirrel or something.
It's a rodent.
It's a rodent. This rodent
It's a
digs
rat.
deeper into this owl bear.
Squirrel.
As you just start to see some like maybe potential pieces of meat start to come off of its arm.
Savage. It
This thing is tearing into it. Arthur, is your turn.
really is.
Sure. So I'm going to use 2 of my sorcery points to twin cast chromatic orb,
Oh.
hitting both of the owlbears. So this is going to be on the first one that just got bit, and it's going to be fire damage. This first roll, that's not great. That's a 10. And this is the second roll, and that's a 19.
Ah,
Which one is the 19 hitting?
This is the frightened one.
The frightened one does hit.
All right, I'm gonna do a nice 11 fire damage to it. And that's gonna be my turn, I think. Yeah, that's my turn.
What does it look like as you shoot your chromatic thing at least hitting one of these things?
So he kind of like does like a swirling motion with both his hands, and then eventually creates an orb in one of them, and then he kind of throws it at the owlbears.
Pew! You see as more burn marks go on its back. Larx, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to cast a second level spell, Guiding Bolt, at the owlbear closest to me. With my
Okay.
action. Oof, an 11.
That does not hit.
Alright. And so with my bonus action, I'm going to do a special thing with my War Priest where I can use a bonus action as an attack action. And I'm going to attack him with my Warhammer. Oh no!
Oh, man.
Oh, baby, it's time to use it. We are on your natural one. We're gonna roll a special homebrew roll of mine. Roll a 1d12 for me real quick.
Oh no.
Oh, catastrophic that
Oh
one.
no.
I'm here for it, but like that's brutal.
The dice giveth and the dice taketh.
As always.
A 9.
Congratulations, your attack misses, just as normal.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh,
What was the outcome if it, like,
I
yeah,
don't-
like, what was the state?
I don't wanna know.
You'll find out the more you play.
I don't want to know what could have happened.
So even though this giant owlbear is right in front of me, I somehow missed twice. Nobody laughed. Nobody laughed. I'm upset about our counter earlier.
I like how I was
That's
talking
the
about.
logic for you.
I like how I was talking about he's like a veteran warrior prepared for this as he doesn't get hit, proceeds to not hit.
Proceeds to almost catastrophically fail.
Hey, Larry says, is Imani running off on you?
Wow. Is that in return, Larxus?
Are you
I'm
saying
sorry.
that in character?
Yeah, I see
No,
that.
I'm saying this out of character.
He's a spider. I don't think he can say
I
shit right
can't,
now.
I can't speak as a spider. I'm just hissing.
Yeah, you said that was
I
in your
never
turn.
ragged. I never ragged on either of them about missing. Just FYI.
Hardcore.
It's okay. I just missed my web, so I choked too.
Yeah, I love that the person who like literally crashed an airship into a stadium like is now, you know, picking on other people for being incompetent. It's like, yeah, interesting.
At least I didn't miss
You
with the
literally
airship.
caused the disaster and nearly a major incident, and you're like picking on us for like, you know, being able to dodge it
You missed the
like
river
a good warrior
around
should.
the stadium.
You caused this universe's 9/11.
Whoa.
Wow.
I can't
Shots
remember.
fired. Shots fired.
It
Pause.
was out of my control.
Yeah. Like, I mean, you were the captain. By definition, it was under your control. Like,
Hey,
don't
if it
you-
wasn't for
Yes,
me,
sir,
that shit
rockin'
probably who knows where it
stone.
would have landed. It's just, unfortunately, some collateral damage happened. Okay, that's just how life goes.
You had a whole world to crash in, and you decided to crash.
Would you rather be crash into the spectators?
Into the orphanage.
Yeah, or the orphanage. I'm just saying, it could have been a lot worse.
That doesn't mean it couldn't have been a lot better.
If he had actually hit the
You-
orphanage,
you-
then it would have been. this
You
world.
tried flying an airship as it's literally falling apart. Let me know how that goes for you.
Well, you see, unlike you, I do not mix up my ambitions with my capabilities.
I can't tell. I can't tell.
Alright.
This is.
This is when we were fighting the owlbears, not each other.
Conversation is going
This-
on between a wolf and a spider.
Yeah, they're talking in animal.
You just hear hissing and barking.
Yeah, we're just yelling at each other in nonsense.
Oh my goodness.
You're
Love
getting
it.
some Larxus. You're getting some love in chat. Dwarf cleric, yes sir. Rockin' stone.
Right.
Rockin' stone.
Love
There
it.
you go. Anyways,
Oh, it's great.
Continuing on,
Bear's attack.
this owl bear in front of Larxus is angry. Larxus,
Angry.
it wants to hit you. So angry.
So angry.
Very angry.
Instead, an 8 does not hit, but a 20, I'm assuming, is going to hit.
Damn.
I'm gonna reaction silvery barbs then. Yes,
Silvery
the revolver.
You
Whoa.
monster! How could you?
That's how we banned that spell.
No.
I'm also going to use my
Oh.
my specialty, DM.
Okay.
Do you remember what? I don't know if
Uh,
people will be able to tell what's happening, so I don't know if I should say it out loud or how you want to play that.
it's up to you how you want to say that, but does it go off considering that he had to reroll his attack? And will probably be missing?
Let's see.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's how that works.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
Never mind.
used silvery barbs, which makes
I-
him have to reroll the attack or ability check or whatever.
Oh,
Yes.
cool. Thank you.
No
Uh,
problem.
So evil.
Not
So
from my perspective.
so
Yeah.
at first, this thing claws down, completely misses you to the side as it's going to go in with its beak to try to hit you. And you think for a second it's going to get past your defenses as it almost... You hear something in the distance. What do you say, Silas?
The way I imagine it is kind of like he kind of points, and it's almost like a shot of like compressed air comes out and then hits the owlbear, and he just says "bad."
You see as this thing like
boy.
maybe gets like somewhat of a little sharp wind towards its neck to where now it's attacking more downwards and hits your shield straight up.
I'm,
Causing it
can I
to...
make a grunt of acknowledgement that I understood what just happened?
If you think you can, yeah. I
That was a good grunt.
like it. And with that, this other owl bear, because this one is somewhat, definitely somewhat fearful of Amani. However, not really as fearful of Silas.
Is Amani still within line of sight of it?
Yes.
Fantastic. That means it's disadvantage.
Is it? Wait. Let me just recheck. I thought it was just a movement reduce type thing.
It's disadvantage
Frighten?
against the attack, against the frightener or whatever it was.
Oh, okay. Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks when the source of its fear is within line of sight.
Ah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. You're
Which
right.
I very much so need because my boy is very squishy and very easy to hit.
Yeah, this thing is going to proceed to attempt to attack Silas. It's going to try to use its beak at you first. 14.
That's a disadvantage.
Yes, this is
hits.
with this is with disadvantage. Yes.
Uh-oh.
Barely hits.
Damn.
Ouch.
Making sure I'm doing this right. Yep. Okay. And then it is also going to. Well, actually, I'll just say it like this. With the one that hits the beak, 10 piercing damage,
Ouch.
and oof, the next one is a 18.
Oh,
With
That hits.
disadvantage?
oh man.
If you want to know the numbers,
Yes.
I mean, it's gotta be 19 and 18, right?
25 and 18 was those
Oh,
last two.
Wow.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Tell me how
Well-
much I'm hurting.
So 15 slashing damage from that claws.
I'm out.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you gotta be
You're
down
down.
after that shit.
Oh snap!
Oh yeah, that's a down Silas.
I guess should have saved your silvery barbs.
I mean,
No.
would it have been triple disadvantage? Is that how that works?
I mean, I think silver barb
Already
doesn't
had
matter. No, like silver barbs goes past disadvantage. It just makes you roll again, even if if it had disadvantage. It's not like you're saying I'm adding super disadvantage. That's you saying after you saw the result. I'm like, no, roll again. That's
shit,
what it is.
not- That's not how I thought it worked. I was like, he'll be fine. That thing's frightened. I gotta help out my boy Larxus. But
Oh man.
Yeah, Silas has been downed. As this thing is somewhat
boy.
eating into Silas now. It has now become Kara's turn.
Oh boy, we need to get him out of here.
Well, let's try to bite again.
Hey, your dire wolf has
Bite him.
advantage. Dire wolf has pack tactics as well, so you should be able to roll pack it.
Yeah, so first roll. Second roll is going to be better than that.
Yeah, come on, we got this.
Uh,
What?
wow,
No! What
that's
are
a
the
roll.
chances?
100 chance.
That's bullshit, honestly.
Wow! Oh my god. I feel you on
the
that
dice giveth and the dice taketh.
one.
No, they
that's
just
so
take it.
true.
They just
Oh,
take it.
that's so lame.
That's how I
It's
thought
all
last
take it, no
session.
give it.
This thing just kind of almost like elbow shoves you away as it's trying to
Just
eat
like-
into Silas.
I'm
Oh,
literally a meme in my other server for rolling high. Like, you know.
even with
this is-
advantage, that's just unlucky.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know, right? I rolled the same thing.
Well, shoot.
At the end of your turn.
Yeah, well, what else can I
All right,
fucking do?
Silas's turn.
So,
let's roll
Silas,
Death
my
death
good
saving throw.
little brother here.
Ooh.
Give
No,
you-
a 5?
Ooh, that brings you at 1.
So wait, is he
one
still?
Wait, are cantrips bonus spells?
Depends on the cantrip.
Cantrip
What do
just
you mean?
means that it's a cantrip just means it's a spell that you could use over and over again. It'll say if it's an
Right,
action
okay.
or a bonus action.
It just says at will.
Yeah, that's cantrip. Yeah. Just
Yeah, it means you can use it whenever, but with regards to whether it's an action or bonus action, it depends on the exact spell.
and you can't.
And
you can't
also,
cast spells.
right now you're in wild shape, so you
Yeah,
can't
you can't
cast
cast.
spells.
We can't cast
I just
spells.
wanted to know.
So wait, so Silas is at 1 health left. Is he still down?
No, Silas is
At
at
0.
1 failed death save.
Yeah.
Okay, I can.
If I get hit a single time, I
You're
die.
Done.
I
Okay.
die.
We are already at close to being potentially being our first character death.
In episode
Yeah,
2,
it's almost
baby.
like you dropped 2 owlbears on us.
Heck yeah! We don't
Imani,
pull
No, I like
Imani.
punches.
The magical knight.
No, I got it. Don't worry. Cool. So, Imani sees Silas go down, and immediately kind of jumps into action. She is actually going to take her what's called her steps. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to be 30. And she's going to use the help action to help help Silas up from down.
Will that give me advantage on my next death save?
I actually forget. Isn't there do we do like a medicine check, like a
There's a way it
or
works. Give me a
something
second.
to? What'd you say?
There's a way it works. Give me a second.
I
Yeah.
think it's a medicine check to stabilize, not to
Yeah, to
bring them
stabilize
up.
you. Yeah, I forgot if it was help or something else.
Well, guys, I hope y'all like Silas. Next week we will be coming up with a new character.
Okay, I had to do some looking up because they gave me multiple answers here. Yeah, for this, give me a medicine check.
Sure. Boop. A
A good roll?
dirty
Oh,
20.
good roll!
He
Okay.
is not up, but he is
Yeah.
stabilized. He is no longer doing his death saving throws. But if he gets hit right now, he could still potentially die.
Okay. I'm going to action surge, so that I can get another go. Let me just check the action surge box. Oh, where are you? There it is. I'm going to check the action surge box, and I'm going to go again with my rapier on the owlbear nearest to me.
It's not a TPK. We're not playing no dark choir music yet.
All right, that's an 11.
They haven't gotten the access to the high tuned Latin music.
So that is going to be my turn.
Does healing stabilize? What's healing stabilize our friend here?
He's
It
already
would
stable.
bring me up.
Yeah, it would wake him up.
Am I able
Yeah.
to? I have 40 good berries in my inventory. Am I able to fly over, force feed him a good berry to get him back on his feet?
Use your bonus action to turn back and heal him.
Well, I'm a spider. I can't heal. I can't
Yeah, but
cast
you can use
spells.
your bonus action to turn back and then use a spell on him.
To force a feed him, you would have to use an action.
But that's something I could do.
That's something you could potentially do. Yep.
Well, first
In
thing
or out of
I
spider form.
gotta roll to see if I restore my web ability. So I gotta roll a d6. A 5 or a 6 will let me cast it again. Okay, so I do get the web charge back.
Oh, I also forgot. Did you roll your d20 for your transformation?
Oh no, I did not. Should I do that now then?
Go ahead.
Hey, I totally forgot. Sorry.
Look at all these dice in here.
I
Can't use a single one of them.
So a 4. So a 4 will put me into rage.
Yeah, I don't know if he's coming out of spider form right now.
No.
Probably not. No.
Okay.
So I'm a raging spider now. If I use a bone, well, I was gonna say, Lark says you can heal, right?
I am a cleric.
Oh, okay, yes. You should be able to get our friend back on his feet.
That's the hope.
So I am now raging. Okay, so I'm definitely going to. I can't use web as a bonus action, can I? That's not how it works. But will web count as an attack?
Is a weapon attack?
Yeah, it's taking the attack action.
Yeah.
So I'll still keep my rage then. Okay, well since I got my web charge back, I want to try to I want to try to restrain this bear again. So I'm going to
Question before you do that. Would the web affect reactions?
I don't know.
It's just restraining him, so I don't think it would affect his reaction.
Yeah, we did have
let me
a full
see
live
conditions.
party. It'll go back to full live party soon. Don't worry, brother Thorny. Welcome though. How you doing, man?
No, it can still take reactions if it is restrained.
Mhm.
Its speed just becomes 0. Attack rolls against the creature has advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Yep. So that's why I want. Yep. That's why I want to go for it. So I'm going to attempt to natural 1. Oh gosh.
All right, that's the second
Wow,
one.
Yes.
I just can't get this thing down, can I?
Yes, sir. Give me a D12. Also, yeah, Thorny, I know, right? We need to get everyone on cams at all times.
These dice hate me.
I
I got
love
an
it.
8. I got an 8 on the D12.
They love you enough to just give you just a normal miss.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh! Come on, game. Give me. All right. Well, that ends my spider turn, and that takes me into my summons turn. He will just continue to do what he's been doing and absolutely tear into this bear. So I'm going to. Roxas is still right next to him, so that gives me 2 attack rolls. Baby, let's go.
Let's see him.
All right, let's see what I get. I got a 16 and a natural 20. Woo!
Wow.
Come on!
Let's go.
My rodent's doing
World.
more.
Silvery barbs.
My
Yeah.
rodent.
We're all
from
win today.
from death, silvery bar. Just the
Oh my
spite.
goodness.
No.
So a critical hit from my rodent. So how is that damage calculated?
Double the amount of dice you roll in the damage.
All right, so I'm going to roll at 2d8 plus 4 plus 2. I love it.
That's decent. That's pretty good damage.
I think so, yeah.
That's like
For a rodent, it's crazy.
This road's
For
going
a rodent, it's pretty wild. Yeah.
I mean,
So
this
that's-
rat has to be like inside this owl.
It's literally like dug its own cave at this point in the owlbear.
Freaking much.
Yo, thank you so much for the subscription. I will be so thorny. We so thorny here. We love it.
That was great.
What did
So
I miss?
that's going to be 9 plus 4 plus 2, so that's going to be 15 damage.
Solid.
Pretty fucking solid.
This rodent has gnawed just more and more into this thing. It's crazy to see how weakened this creature potentially looks, as it is thoroughly bleeding everywhere.
Man, the real monster here is this rodent.
True, Arthur, it's your
True.
turn.
Sure. I'll cast another Scorching Ray. I think the first 2 are gonna be on this one, and the last one's gonna be on the one near Silas.
Okay.
So here's the first one. 15. Second one is 7. That sucks. Last one is. Ah!
Oh no!
Roll me,
What is happening?
roll me
What
the
is
first
this?
one. Roll me the first one real quick. The scorching ray on the first one.
Sure. That's gonna
That's our
be.
third nat 1.
What's
gonna be
going
11
on
damage.
here?
You shoot your first beam, and it looks like it just starts disintegrating this big bird, as it is now not moving, as it is just starting to become a pile of ashes flittering off.
Thank God.
One down.
However, the second one that you shot into it doesn't really matter. It's already disintegrating. The third one that you try to shoot, you try to re-angle yourself. Give me a 1d12.
Oh no!
But,
Come on.
Okay, I
Come
want
on.
to say something before I shoot the last one. Can I do that?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. I'll say to Larxus. Looks like the Silas is laying about again. Try and stop him from slacking off. And then I'll roll the 1d20.
Lil almost died.
I got a
no.
10.
You have lucked out.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I was really scared I was gonna hit Silas or something and just fucking kill him, dude. That would be so bad.
It was an option.
That
Oh,
would have
fuck,
been
dude.
tragic.
That would be
Not
so
Phil
fucking
Silas,
tragic.
I like his
Yeah.
character.
Yeah, I like him too. I don't want to fucking kill him.
Like,
Yeah, that's the end of my
Yo.
turn.
I think Survey would literally strangle you if that happened.
Yeah.
It would
Alright,
be
Larks,
deserved.
this has become your turn, as this owlbear next to you is out of initiative because it is dead and disintegrating.
Alright, so as I'm engaging with the owlbear, I see over my left shoulder he starts to disintegrate. I immediately swivel to the right, and I'm going to move to here. And then I'm going to cast. I'm going to kneel down next to my fallen comrade and cast spell level 2 Cure Wounds.
Yeah.
And I heal for 6 damage.
This looks like a solid, serious, and diverse group. Thanks. I think it's a pretty good group in my honest opinion. I've been happy with it.
And
Silas is back up.
yep, I say I got you, brother, and I
Hell
help
yeah.
pick him up, and then I'm gonna use a bonus action from my war priest, and I'm going to use the bonus action as attack on the
Ooh.
owlbear,
Ooh. Whack 'em.
Come on.
and I fell miserably.
Oh,
Aw.
You definitely get advantage because you guys are flanking this thing.
Oh,
Okay,
that makes
so
sense.
Does that mean I
Yeah.
roll again?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And I do worse.
Oh my gosh.
I'll
Well,
take
Wait,
second
you-
for the hill, though.
You meant to say super advantage, right? He gets a third roll, right?
you're a funny man. I will say that just so you understand, you are on the ground, so you still have to get up. You still have to use like half your movement speed to get up if it comes to your turn.
Yeah.
But you did
I'm
get
prone.
healed that HP, and you are at least somewhat up. However, is that the end of your turn, Larxus?
Yes.
It becomes this owlbear's turn, as it's kind of confused and as well now scared.
Mhm.
Does this prevent attacks towards its feared?
oh, the frightened condition has ended because I've ended my turn. I ended my turn afterwards. I think it's until. Let me just reread really quick.
Probably until the start of your next turn.
Yeah, I think it's the start of my next turn.
So is it still
It's
on or
frightened
off?
until the end of my next turn. So I've already taken an additional turn,
Okay.
helping Silas out. So I've ended that turn, so she's not frightened. The owlbear's not frightened anymore.
Okay. So after you mess with this thing's mind of sorts, it is going to be definitely attacking towards you at the very moment, Amani. As it is going to swipe its claws for a 25.
Is he though? If I silvery barbs, is he gonna do that though?
I mean, are you?
Yeah.
All right, silvery barbs it is.
All right, and he got a 15.
15 does not hit.
Nice.
Very
It is
nice.
going to
Is
proceed
he
to
though?
now he's going to proceed to use his beak. 16.
16 does hit.
You're on your own, buddy.
That's fine. All right, you use your reaction. Thank you. by the way.
Yeah, no worries.
You see as the claws that were coming in to hit you, Amani, and almost in a weird way, another little jab or air blow looks like it makes its arm go a little bit more to the left and completely go off of its target. Almost like slashing you, but not quite, as you didn't see it was bringing in its beak to kind of peck at you, taking 6 piercing damage.
6. Okay. We will hit that damage.
Dude, you must have rolled
and-
like max damage on claw attack for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I fucking did.
Do you want to know how much damage the 25 would have done?
Yeah.
It would have done 15 slashing.
Woo! All right.
Oh,
So because it missed, I'm actually going to burn a superiority die and riposte. And so
Riposte.
the claw misses. I get a jab in before the beak comes in and hits me. And I'm
Hit for
going to make
hits.
an attack.
Hits for hits. Yeah.
That'll be a 10 to hit.
You
Dude,
have advantage.
You actually have. Yeah.
Oh, do I get advantage on that?
It is still
Because
flanked.
of what's it called?
Yes, it is
Yeah,
still flanked.
okay.
okay.
Nice.
Even
So with advantage, that is going to be a
that hits.
17
Yes.
to hit. Awesome. And let's roll damage. That will be a 11 damage.
Nice.
So I dodge past the claws and I get a good jab up into kind of like its armpit area, like upper chest area. And then the beak comes in, hits me right in the
You-
chest.
Yeah. you definitely you're doing some shifty footwork there, but you still did a hit for hit. As you got hit, it got hit, but you don't know, maybe it got hit a lot worse. For now, we'll go to Kara's turn.
Okay, how damaged is this owlbear? This one.
It appears pretty hurt, but it doesn't look like it's backing down. It's bleeding from different places, it's bruised in different places, but owlbears are kind of monsters. They don't like to stop.
Laxus, what's your hit points at?
I'm full.
Oh, sorry, Silas.
6.
6. Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to shift back to my normal form. Then I'm going to cast, so goodbye, Wolf. Thank you for being useless.
Aw. You just got unlucky as all.
And I'm going to use second level spell slot to cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, you all are beautiful.
Amazing.
We love it.
Nice.
And that's 10.
That's a nice chunk.
That's a pretty good chunk.
I'd say.
Yes, that is fantastic.
This is almost the equivalent of just getting water splashed in your face after already waking up.
Yeah.
True. And somehow the water heals you more.
And that will end my turn.
All right, Silas, it is
No.
your turn.
That Silas like wakes up, he's like, "Ooh," and then quickly Karen like touches his like face. I imagine she just like runs by and like full on palms his face. He's gonna use half his movement to stand up, and then he's gonna roll to hit at advantage.
Yep.
Question mark. All right. And that is a 23 to hit.
That definitely hits.
So that is 10, and then 10 points of slashing damage and 3 points of psychic damage that it takes. As once again he slashes across with the rapier, and as he slashes, these butterflies pop off of his shoulders and then turn into darts that strike into his mind, dealing psychic damage.
That just sounds cool.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
With the rapier, can you do both slashing and piercing, or is it just piercing?
Or sorry, piercing. Yes.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
And that is that. That is his turn.
Looks like you have done a good little bit of a chunk of damage there. However, this owlbear is still standing and ready for a fight. Amani, it is your turn.
Bring it to him, Amani.
Imani sees that Silas is up. She gives him just like a quick nod, brandishes her rapier as well, and goes to stab. Please. Oh yeah, that's a 18 to hit.
Nice.
Yep, that hits.
Yeah. Full damage. That is going to be at 9 damage. And fuck it, another menacing attack. Let's just do that.
Yeah, why not?
Exactly. Roll 1d8.
Have fun back there, Arthur.
I'm having a great time. No one's gotten close to me. I'm just shooting spells out from where I am. I'm glad where I am.
And that's another 2. So I think that's 9 plus 2. That's 11.
Given that you're a giant spider right now, I am glad where you are also.
And then I need a wisdom saving throw. DC 13.
You do not need a wisdom saving throw. How do you kill this thing?
Oh, awesome. Cool. So I think Imani, after seeing Silas's piercing stab, she says, I can go harder than that, and goes further. He's just woken up. He's groggy, hasn't done a ton. He did a good amount of damage, but I'm here to finish this thing off. And so she goes kind of like right under its breastplate and like stabs upwards to finish it off.
Nice.
Right on.
Very nice.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
And Silas immediately is going to look at everyone else and see if anyone is hurting. Did anyone take damage except for me?
Yeah, I took 6 points.
He's gonna reach over and put his hand on you.
Do you want to untransform?
And cast Cure Wounds on you.
Thank you.
Amani, you gain
Please turn back
9.
to your regular form.
I did not take any damage myself.
You're getting 9 hit points, by the way.
Do you want to
Amani.
transform back, by the way?
Yeah, I'm full.
Do I want to?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
do.
yeah. I guess I might as well.
Alright.
And immediately after casting that spell, Silas is going to start harvesting these things. Claws, beaks, feathers, everything.
Imani's going to run after the women that were like caught.
They are long gone at the moment.
They're long gone. So she like looks down the way and then sees that they're gone and is like, okay, well, we saved them. Good work.
Yes, we did.
I'm gonna pick up my rodent and it's just blood covered rag, and I just like say, "Good job, buddy. You did way more than I did."
I'm impressed with all of you. You handled yourselves very well. And I'll clean up any blood that's on anyone.
I'll look at Arthur.
Silas and asks him if he's okay.
Come again? Sorry. You cut out.
Tara runs over to Silas and asks him if he's okay.
Thank you for your concern, dear. It's not my first time being unconscious. As you can see, I'm not the most meaty of people, but I do very much so appreciate your concern and the help that you gave me. If it weren't for the people around me, I would have died long ago.
Oh, unfortunately, guys, I have about 10 or so minutes left before I have to leave.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
We are going to be wrapping up here as there's a little bit of information left to be giving here. So, whoever wants to, I need one person, and they can do with advantage because I'm assuming other people are helping. Make me a 2 nature checks, one for each of the owlbears.
I'll do the nature checks.
Yeah, I'm not that good at nature.
I'm not good if it needs survival though.
As well as the same thing, but for history.
So, no good at history either.
+2 to history.
Arthur?
I'm okay at history. I think I'm better probably than anyone else, but not that.
Okay, I rolled a 19.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I'll just roll it.
And history.
19.
Ooh.
Well, and
And the
Hey,
17.
that's
So I
good.
rolled a 19 and a 17. Is that good enough?
Got it. Yeah, well, okay, we got it. So I'm gonna
Arthur
go
rolled
this
a-
in order.
19.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, that's what I was going off of too. I saw. For the nature check that you've made, you are able to potentially even help get some things and materials off of these owl bears. But the thing is that is a little bit weird to you is why are there owl bears out in the first place? They're usually more of a creature that stays kind of in their cave, rarely going out for food, not really attacking people. Arthur, for the history check, you start to think about something as it is a little peculiar. Just randomly, there are some owl bears about. It's you've heard of some things such as reasons that creatures would have to leave their potential caves or places that they are, but usually some of those reasons would mean that they have been kicked out for some reason.
Okay, so can we roleplay this?
Yep.
Okay, Karasama is helping the, piece up the owlbear. And she turns to the group and says, "This is not normal behavior for owlbears.
No.
Attacks on people are extremely rare. For them to come out in the daylight like this, to come so close to civilization."
Most likely
This is
means
what I
something
mean.
has scared them. There's no other reason why they'd be so far out from their homes. Something
I
must
fear
have
there
driven
are
them
worse
out.
things than owlbears out there for them to run from them.
Huh.
Worse things or many numbered things, perhaps. They were driven out by a band of people trying to hunt them.
Maybe we can
Right.
maybe we can find
I
their
have
tracks.
seen worse things than owlbears.
Maybe we can
You
find their
wouldn't believe
tracks.
me if I told you.
I'm sure.
Yeah, Anne, that's a good idea, Anne. Let's see if we can find the tracks.
Yeah, see where they came from.
Yeah, find the cave.
Well, I'm a wood elf. I should be good at tracking. Got extra keen senses.
Oh. I didn't even notice that.
Do I have to roll a perception check or a nature check? Like, which one am I rolling? Hello?
Hey, DM?
Oh, sorry, I was
yeah.
muted. I was trying to answer something on the side. What were you asking?
To track where they came from, what would I do? A perception check?
I think survival is tracking.
I'm very
Right.
good at survival as well.
I've got a +5 to a wisdom of 16.
Well, you both can.
Can
Yeah,
I
got +6
can I
as
apply
well.
guidance to that too? To the rolls?
I mean, if you really want.
Okay, I suck.
I think so.
That's a 19.
My rolls are going wrong today.
That should be high enough then, yeah.
Yep.
Add a
The
1d4.
19 does beat as Hera is having a little bit of difficulty as it looks like they made marks here, marks there, trying to potentially find where they come from. Silas sees a little bit more into the distance, into the trees, some more patterns that have been marked, almost looking like they were running away, and past a bunch of it, we'll just say it's at the top of the map, past a bunch of the trees, you see what almost looks to be like a cave formation. Except this cave formation has a kind of something on it. You can't tell until you get closer.
I guess we should probably look into that then.
Lead the way, Silas.
Alright,
I should warn you all a bit. I suppose I could say I used most of my resources in that fight. I assumed it was,
I think
That's
we need
survival.
to.
survive.
Yeah, I think we might want to return to the camp, rest up, and then explore these caves.
We should certainly alert the captain of what we ran into. It's
We
very
also
unnatural.
need to inform the captain of what happened here. This is not
Yeah,
normal.
Yep.
I think
Something's
that's a good
going
idea.
on. I said something's going on. This is
Yeah.
not right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
But if we
should
leave now, we might not catch whatever's chased the owlbears out of the cave.
Oh, you think we should go now while it's still fresh?
Does one of us have stealth that might be able to get a little closer?
I can get a little bit closer. I'm not the
I
most
can-
stealthy person, but I
can
am
take-
relatively.
I can take the disguise and see if I see anything from above. That should be rather stealthy.
It wouldn't be stealthy. You could probably not too
You probably see a
difficult
lot
to see you
more,
in the
though.
air. You certainly
But if
see a
I-
lot.
Well, I mean, if I get attacked, I'll just fly back and let you know.
We could go now. I'm just letting you know that
We can
if
also
another
have.
fight happens, I will not be as useful as I was in this one.
I think most of us still have, steam, so we might we should be okay.
We can at least go observe, and if it seems like a
Yeah.
bit too much, we can retreat.
We should definitely be stealthy though if we can.
Yeah, I'll take point.
Who has the
lead
best
in with-
health?
I only have +4, but
I have
My
+1.
stealth, I have +2.
What's your hit points at, Silas?
I could turn into a giant spider and get a bonus to stealth.
Oh yeah, we could both do that.
How much?
I'm about
bonus?
half.
As wild shape would be a great scouting tool.
How much stealth bonus?
I'll look it up.
Well, spider gets +5 to stealth. A dire wolf gets +4 to stealth, but has keen hearing and smell.
What about a smaller animal, like something
Like a normal
inconspicuous?
spider.
Something like a normal spider.
Like a squirrel or something, like something that doesn't. Sorry, this is me talking out of character, but like something that doesn't have that's much smaller that won't arouse suspicion.
I could just be a regular small spider.
Well, and
It
you
might
could
take
fly.
some
I
time to
think
get.
we need to go in there expecting something. If something scared the owlbears away, I'm not going in there as something that can be squashed.
Right. I
Well,
mean,
right
that'd
now
be
you're
my
just
long ride.
surveying. You're not necessarily engaging.
Yeah, okay, well I'm gonna use Tiger. That's a +4. And if you want to use Tiny Spider, you can crawl on me, I guess. Gross.
Well,
and we will go in.
it's my last wild shape, so I would want to use something with a bit of staying power. So I probably would be a spider or a wolf. I'm thinking I'd probably be a dire wolf. I could use
Okay.
I could use my hearing and smell
Silas
to.
is heading in.
I have
Ow.
keen smell.
Yeah, I'll use my hearing and smell to look out for anything that I could use with that. So I
I'm gonna
guess I'll.
cast- Sorry.
I was gonna say so. I'll use my last dire wolf,
I'm
And I
wild
guess-
shaping into a tiger.
and I guess I'll just,
Yep, I got you guys. So here's my thing as you guys do this. There are no stealth rolls that need to be made right now as you guys go towards the cave entrance and see there isn't really many animals around the cave entrance, as well as there's two things to note at the cave entrance that may or may not change how you guys choose to do whatever it is you guys choose to do. The two things at this cave entrance as you guys got closer to it. One, there is a nameplate on it on the top of the cave, like almost kind of like indented stone like carving. For any of you guys that have actually been a part of the Manzana Kingdom, or a part of the squad for a little bit, understand that means that this is probably a newly formed dungeon.
ooh.
Heyo.
And
Hey,
the
guys.
second thing to note is, I'm just going through this real quick. And the second thing to
Yeah.
note is there is currently what seems to be gas leaking out from in the inside, green looking gas.
Ooh, that was ominous.
And that's the things to note, as we will be leaving it there.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys. It was fun, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go for now. But I'll see you guys next
Alright.
time.
Peace out.
This is
Right in.
See you guys. Let me know you guys' thoughts or whatever when we get a chance. But
Thank you
I'll see you
so
guys
much.
later.
Alright.